Hey, I'm Randall Constant, and I'm Amazon Live at 7:47. Yeah, I did it 7:47. I was running out of time. Next thing you know, it was going to be 7:55. I was on a little earlier. I decided to go ahead and do an Amazon Live with Calvin. Calvin said he wanted to do one. When Calvin says he wants to do one, I do it. So we got in the kitchen. So I figured cooking with Calvin in the kitchen, and we'd talk about National Pie Day. I figured since it was like lunchtime that it'd probably be a good idea to talk about National Pie Day. Because you know what most people say when you tell them? Oh yeah, yeah, National Pie Day, but they didn't know it was going on. So the deal is there was a bunch of deals all over the country. All the pizza, anybody that does pizza has had a pie deal, some kind of pie deal. So the deal is I just, Calvin decided he wanted to go live, and so I went. So we went live. We were in the kitchen, but now I'm back in my office. With all the food back there. Yeah, I got a bunch of food in the kitchen too, but it's not behind me. The refrigerator's behind me. Yeah, I got the refrigerator behind me. That's a good thing to have behind you because there's a lot of food in there. Not much Amazon food, but at least at least they got a bunch of food in that kitchen. I can tell you that. Hey Jeff, thanks so much for popping in. I think you were around when we were in the kitchen earlier today. So you knew that sooner or later I was going to be back. How about, hey Jeff, how did you like the pizza? Did the pizza look good? I got that thumbnail. That's the pizza that we actually ate today. I ate a couple slices. Calvin ate a couple slices. You know, we didn't get too crazy, but we got a couple. We each got a couple slices out of there, and I did eat some frozen yogurt, and I did eat some. Well, not when we went out, but I did have some barbecue chicken, and I did have some fish. Yeah, I ate too much. Yeah, I know I ate too much, but we were talking about the National Pie Day, so we had to go get some pie. Calvin said he wanted to go. He wanted to go, so I figured I wouldn't disappoint him. He comes up with all kinds of reasons why we should go out, why we should leave the house to go get stuff to eat. So we did. Let me go ahead and check out. Let me make sure that I'm going. Let me make sure that I'm going Amazon Live. Let me make sure I'm visible. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. Who knows? I'm going to find out soon. I don't have my computer on, so I don't know. I think I am. Let's see. Oh, I got to refresh. I got to refresh my computer. Let me refresh it. Let's see. Let me refresh. I should be up at the top here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. I'm here. I'm here. Looks like I'm there. Oh, I saw the pizza. That means I'm here. All right, let me go ahead and take let me see. I think I could go ahead and set the, all the time that I've been on, I never told anybody to hit those stars. I never said hit the stars, never did. But the stars keep on happening. Stars keep on popping up. Yeah, definitely. All right. Yeah, this is Amazon Live. I've been in the food business for 45 years. In some kind of way, I ended up on Amazon Live back on May 1st. On May 1st, Calvin and I did an Amazon Live. It was 92 minutes. We did it, Calvin and I. That was the longest. I think that's the longest Amazon Live Calvin and I have done. Maybe we did one 2 hours or something like that. Maybe possible. Yeah, maybe we did 2 hours. But right out the get go, we jumped right in with both feet and we went 92 minutes. We talked about the Fitbit. Yeah, we talked about the Fitbit, and we talked about, well, I talked about all the healthy stuff that I ate while I was losing my weight. Yeah, I lost a few pounds back then. Yeah, I'm packing them back up. I'm getting them back. That's for sure. Well, some kind of way in 2017, I ended up, after doing a lot of traveling in 2016 and 2017, I ended up, yeah, this is how I ended up. I ended up at 214. So I had to knock off a few pounds. So I got a Fitbit. I wore it for 3 weeks. And after 3 weeks, I saw that the Fitbit right here did a good job of telling you how much you were burning. Because back in the day, well, if you go way back, I was on the treadmill. I was on the treadmill for like 25 years. The treadmill told you how much you were running. That's all I needed to know back then. Did I run 3 miles or 5 miles or 7 miles or 10 miles? Yeah, that's what I wanted to know back then. But later on down the road, when you got this thing right here that tells you how much you're moving, because it's taking everything in consideration. It's not while you're on the treadmill. It's all day long, 24 hours a day, even while you're sleeping. That's what I'm interested in. So once I got off the treadmill and got this, I didn't know. The first one was the Nike Fuel Band. I got the Nike Fuel Band 1. I got the Nike Fuel Band 2. I got the Nike sensor in the shoe. Yeah, the only thing I didn't like about that, you had to buy a shoe that took the sensor, right? If the shoe didn't take the sensor, then you couldn't have the shoe. Then what about it? What about if you're like in my case, I was at a lot of food shows where I'm in dress shoes. Well, I couldn't put the sensor in my shoe. So that didn't do me no good. Okay, so anyway, way down the road, then you got the Fitbit. Yeah, so I got that 2017. Wore it for 3 weeks and found out that it measured everything. And that's what you need to know. You need to know everything, not while you're on the treadmill. You want 24/7, even while you're sleeping. So that's when I took it serious. And 115 days down the road, I ended up losing 51 pounds in 17 weeks. I might have to do that again. If I keep on going in the direction I'm going in. Yeah, it's rough when you talk about food all day. Yeah, I brought my body fat percentage from 29.9 all the way down to 20.1. I wrote about it on Amazon. I'm not on Amazon, on LinkedIn. I wrote about it on LinkedIn. It got picked up by Fitbit, and Fitbit contacted me and said, hey, what did you do? How'd you do that? Hey, can we see what you ate? Can we download your information? Yeah, no problem. I documented the whole thing. If I was going to go on that journey, I wanted to document it. But I didn't know I was going to go 51 pounds. I thought I'd go, if I went 20 or 30, I would have been happy. If I would have went 20, I would have been happy. But it worked out a lot better. So it was a good story. So long story short, in 2021, that was the number one selling brand of product that I sell is this. Because I talk about it every day. I don't spend all day talking about it. I mention it every day, but it ends up being the top brand that I sell. Well, during the summertime when the grass was growing, the weed eaters were doing good, and the kayaks were doing good, and the generators were doing good. If you think about it, yeah, we're doing so much work in the yard, taking care of the yard. We're not really, you're not doing the exercise thing. You get a lot of exercise on a normal basis. After you cut the yard, sometimes you don't want to go walking another 3 miles. But anyway, this does a good job of keeping track of everything. But the thing is, this really kicked in at the end of the year, right around Christmas. So it's a big Christmas gift. It's a huge Christmas gift. The whole deal is using it. Oh, look at this. We got a few comments here. Let me see. I didn't notice. All right, 3 minutes of me running my mouth. Running my mouth. All right, let's see what we got. Jeff, happy Pie Day. Meat lovers. You see what I did, Jeff? You see the pizza, right? You saw the thumbnail when you went there. You saw sausage, you saw pepperoni, you saw bacon, and you saw ham. We had it all in there. Cold, rainy, gray here in PNW where I am at. Yep. Cold and rainy. It was cold this morning, but it warmed up pretty good. It's kind of even hot here. I think I'm going to go turn on my AC that's actually fixed now. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, that's a good looking pizza. I think so. I think it is. I think it is definitely a good pizza. So anyway, that's the deal. So the Fitbit, the Fitbit's not in first place in 2022, but wait till the end of the year. Wait till the end of the year. Well, I won't know who finishes first in 2022 until I get to the end of the year. So the lawn equipment's going to get the early start. The treadmill does okay in the beginning too. The printers do well in the beginning. Yeah, I know some people probably do well with snow blowers, but not I. I'm not the snow blower guy. How can I spend a lot of time talking about a snow blower? I never operated one because I never had any snow to blow anywhere. Yeah. Well, it froze yesterday. It got down to 9 or 30, but there was no snow for me. Nope, not this time. Veggie for me. So the veggie pizza, right? The veggie pizza. So I think most places, yeah, the big three, I guess you can say the meat lovers, the pepperoni, the cheese, and then you gotta to get to the veggie, you gotta pass the combination. I think the combination gets a little more attention, and then it gets to the veggie. I guess veggie gets into like fifth, sixth place or whatever. Depends on the crowd. Depends on where you're at. Yeah, it depends. It depends on what kind of place you go eat at. If you go eat at a place, some place you're gonna sell all meat lovers and pepperoni and sausage. And other places you will do a lot of veggie stuff. Choosing happy. Hey, thanks for dropping in. Veggie. Oh, the veggie crew is here. You see, that tells you right there. That tells you right there. Even though I keep on talking about sausage and pepperoni and all the stuff that you put on the pizza, even though these two right here, even though they're big veggie people, they don't take it. They don't. They still watch. They still come. They still pop on, even though I'm not talking too nice about the veggie poor people. I wish I did. I wish I did. I wish I loved it. I wish I did, because it's definitely a much healthier pizza. No question about it. I wish I did. But I got to tell you, I do like the mushrooms. I like mushrooms though. I don't know. I just can't handle onions on my pizza. I can't. Yeah, I can't. Hey, that's a good question. Hey, that's a real good question. That's a good question. Can you, let's say you love a meat lover's pizza. Do you like onions on your pizza? Will you eat it or will you not? That's a good question. Yay on onions or no? If you're eating a pizza, if it has onions, are you going to eat it? That's what I want to know. See, like a combination, I don't really know. It just doesn't make me too excited. I got the pepperoni, I got the pepperoni and the sausage and the bacon. Yeah, that makes me excited, but you throw some onions on it, I don't really care for it. But you go fry them in a fryer or fry them in an air fryer, I like them. But I don't, and if you got them in a gumbo, you saute them in a gumbo. The onions are okay. I just don't like that raw onion. I don't like that, not the raw onion. I just don't like onions on my pizza. That's all. I eat it with onions. Yeah. We got so many different kind of. All right, I wonder how a seafood lover's pizza will taste like. Yeah, we know all about that. You got to remember, I'm right in the heart of in the seafood place. Yeah, there's a lot of places that'll fix a crawfish pizza. They'll fix a shrimp pizza. Crawfish, shrimp. I guess you could put fish on it. I guess you could put fish. You could put anchovies. There's a lot of people that don't like anchovies. You got people that put dried shrimp on it. I love dried shrimp. Dried shrimp, I love it. A lot of people hate it. Do not want to get even close to it. I like dried shrimp because it's still a shrimp. It's shrimp. Yeah, there you go. You see, yeah. Some people don't like to mix it. Like I say, the one thing that I still haven't heard anybody say, I never heard anybody say they like to eat shrimp in their oatmeal. I'm the only guy. I have never heard anybody ever say they like to fix their oatmeal and put shrimp in it. You see, that's me. Can I be the only one? There's got to be somebody out there that likes to put shrimp in their oatmeal. Oh, what about crawfish? Shrimp or crawfish, it works. Hey, I wouldn't mind putting some catfish in. I never tried that. I wouldn't mind putting catfish in my oatmeal. I would like it. All right, let's see. I had 2 days. I had trouble with my computer. I don't know what the deal is. The more stuff you put on the computer, the more problems that you have. So you got to be careful what you do. So far, so good. I don't know if I'm going to have any problems. I don't know if I'm going to hit the brick wall. Who was here yesterday when I hit the brick wall? Was it Serene? Serene, was it Donna B? I don't remember. Somebody said I hit the brick wall. I hit the brick wall last night. And I was going to come back. I was trying to come back, and life got complicated all of a sudden. By the time I did this and that for Calvin, I had to do this and that and whatever. And by the time it was too late. So I figured I'll just jump on early with Calvin. Yeah, I couldn't set it up last night. I wanted to come. I was so close. I was 2 minutes. 2 minutes from 12 midnight, 2 minutes to go. And I wanted to get past the 12 o'clock just in case something happened today. And I didn't get to keep my streak going, but I got my streak going. Let's see, today's Monday, right? That's 3. Yeah, so it's a 311 days in a row. 311 days in a row that I'm Amazon Live. That's a lot of days. That's a bunch of days, no doubt. Didn't say hit brick wall, though. Something. I did something with the wall. Yeah, my wall came out. My brick wall came out after I lost control of my computer. It just froze. It froze. I couldn't do nothing with it. And then after a while, Amazon will take care of you. They say, well, Randall's having problems. Let's get rid of him. And they get rid of me. But it was amazing. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday, I lost control. I reset my computer. I came back on. And I was still on. So I didn't lose it. I don't know, a miracle. And 2 hours and 45 minutes later, I was still on. So I saved the day. It worked. Ah, okay. Wait, they're pies? They're pizza pies? Are there fruit pies? Are there dessert pies? Including Amazon. Okay. Yeah, 3.1. Yeah, $3.14 is a big thing today. Fruit pies. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, I looked it up. I asked Google, and they came up with a bunch of pizza chains that had pizza deals. Yeah, they had a bunch of different pizza deals. So I just wanted to say it in case y'all went out today and you're roaming the streets. It don't matter what city you're in. Doesn't matter. There was deals everywhere. Domino's, yeah, Calvin. I was asking Calvin which one you like. I was wondering what Calvin was going to say. He said Domino's earlier. I said, which one you like better or whatever. He said Domino's. That's what he said. Hey, Calvin's got his own mind. That's what he came up with. My wife says Papa John. Me, I got to tell you, I Pizza Hut works good. They all work for me. I'm not too particular. Yeah, as long as it's pepperoni and sausage and cheese and stuff, I'm not that particular. But my wife likes Papa John, so I get Papa John. Yeah, you know what I like is that garlic sauce that you dip the pizza in. Oh man, it's good, but it makes it even more. It makes it even more unhealthy, unfortunately. But it's good. It's real good. I like it. I like it a lot. But I remember way back in the day. Way back in the day, like 30 years ago. 30 years ago, Pizza Hut had a buffet. Had a buffet where you could go get nothing but thin crust pizza, and they did a real good job with their thin crust pizza. Pizza Hut did. And I remember I'd go. I didn't go a whole bunch of times, but because I didn't want to encourage myself to eat too much pizza. Okay, didn't exactly want to do that, but I did. I love thin crust. Oh, that's what I love. You know who was? I showed it this morning, and I don't know where it is. I had the Palermo's pizza. Wait, where did I had that point? Yeah, I don't know what happened. My wife moved it somewhere. I don't know where she put it. Anyway, I got the Palermo's pizza. It has a half a pound of meat on top of it. And anyway, I was showing you what I ended up happening. Hey, John, how's it going, John? Yeah, I played Mr. Pizza Delivery Guy today. We didn't do too good at it. You know how you're supposed to deliver within 30 minutes? It took me over an hour. Yeah, so I'm not getting in that business. Not getting in that business. Not doing that. Yeah. Anyway, hey, yeah, I felt bad because I stopped to drop. I figured I was going to share some of my wealth. I had some pizza, right? So I was going to share it. So I called John and said, John, I'm on the way. Calvin and I are on the way to deliver. And then John gave me his address, and I knew his address. I didn't know his address, but I know where he lives. So we're going to share some of our pizza with him. You know the pizza that you see on the front? Yeah, that pizza right there. But we took too long. We got sidetracked. We had to go do this and that. And next thing you know, poor John was starving. He was starving. And we're not going to stay in business too long if we, take over an hour to deliver the pizza, right? Yeah. Anyway, The one thing I can say though, say is when the pizza comes out the oven, that's the best it ever gets. But in an air fryer, you throw that in the air fryer, and that air fryer makes that pizza pretty good. It might not be as good as it was when it came out that oven, but it's pretty good. I think you could say that. All right, let's see. Anyway, this is the Dell Inspiron. It's got 32 gigabytes of RAM, and that's what I'm trying. That's what I need so desperate. I need RAM so that I can run the video. I dislike, I don't care for when I try to run a video and it takes me an extra 5 seconds because time is important. And I don't want to waste, I don't want people to spend their time watching the little thing, move around or slow down. So I'm trying to, you see, okay, so maybe I can't deliver the pizza fast, okay, but maybe I could go ahead and make my, hey, John, maybe I can't deliver pizza in a it's kind of a lost cause. If we're in a grocery store and we're looking at all kinds of different product, we take forever to get out of there, because once you leave a brick and mortar store, you can't see it anymore. You're gone. So you try to think about all the different things that could possibly happen that came out. You're looking at for all the new stuff. You want to know what everybody has. The thing that's good about Amazon is I know what Amazon has now. I didn't know before because I never spent time looking for food. Now almost the last year I've been spending so much time looking at food that for the first time in my life I went into a grocery store and say, hey, that's what Amazon has. No, it's the other way. The other guys were first. They had the stuff. That's what we did, 50 years ago, 40 years ago, 30 years ago. We went into a brick and mortar place. But now in 2022, we have things delivered to us. So now it's all about who gets the stuff first. Who gets it first? That's what it comes down to. Who gets it first? And the one thing I can say is that when you go to a brick and mortar store, you see the things that are popular, the top 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 items, and you have no idea that's a 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th item. And a lot of times you like that 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th item, and you can't get it in the brick and mortar store because it's not there. That's where Amazon comes into play. Amazon has so much stuff. All right. Hey, they even got pools. I didn't know when I like to put the pool in here. You know why? Because I don't think the average person says to themselves, I want to get a pool. Let's call Amazon. I don't think that you think that. I know a lot of times let's say you want to buy a shirt, if you want to buy a hat, if you want to buy a mouse, I think people think, hey, I can get it from Amazon. What about a case for your phone? Yeah, let's buy it. Let's get it from Amazon. Let's see. I don't know. Let's get a nice machine. Let's get it from Amazon. Let's get a Instapot. Let's get it from Amazon. Yeah, I think you think that. But when it comes to a big old pool like this, I don't think everybody knows that pools are available. I don't think they think that. The other thing, too, is that gazebo. I don't think people think about the gazebo. When they think about a gazebo, I don't think they're thinking Amazon. I don't think they are. That's why I like to talk about it, because every once in a while, there's going to be somebody that's going to say, I want a gazebo. And man, Amazon got a lot of gazebos to look at. So you look at all the gazebos and then you make a decision and then you buy one. But it's not that often because they're $2 and $3 and $3,500. They're up there. You can't buy that like you can buy a go-go squeeze. Go-go squeeze, that's affordable, but the gazebo is not. Gazebo, you gotta have a few bucks. Gotta have a few bucks for the gazebo. All right. Got the pool in here, 1081. Last year, the Intex was my number 1 selling pool. The Best Way was my number 2 selling pool. So last year, I wasn't around in March and April. So this year I am. So I'm talking about it because people are thinking about, oh, man, I can't wait till snow goes away. As soon as that snow's gone, I'm putting a pool up. I think there's some people thinking about that. And if they are, hey, got some pools here. Just click and look at it. You might like it. Now, the pool I had when I was a kid went up to my knee. I went up to 2/3 the way to my knee. That's what I had. I didn't have anything nice like this. Man, this is nice. I'd be excited if my parents were buying this to put in the backyard back in June or May, man, that'd be great. All right, so click that in text, click that best way, click it, just check it out, just so you know. Hey, the Elgato Stream Deck, this is good for streamers. This is good for streamers, and this is good for gamers. And this is good for people that like to have their own keys and design all kinds of extra keys for their computer. If they didn't have enough computer keys and they want more, they could get a Stream Deck at a bunch. And you could go ahead and you can bring your own logo of your company and put it on the key. Isn't that cool? That's cool. That's hard to believe. Never thought that would ever happen. Did you ever think, like, I don't know, 30, 40, 50 years ago, you buy a typewriter and you said to yourself, man, I'd like to take that Q key and change it to another looking key. You couldn't do that back then. Whatever you get, that's what you get. You didn't get to change anything. Well, Elgato, you can change everything you want. You can change it every day if you want. You can put all kinds of different designs on it. Anyway, I'm working on the Elgato. Once I get it going, it's a work in progress. I'm trying to get it going. Once I get it going, I'll be able to show it off later down the road. I haven't gotten there yet. Hey, one thing, once the grass starts growing and when the snow melts and the sun wakes up the grass and the grass starts growing over your sidewalk, you might be interested in the WG163. I didn't know too much about it last year. I know about it now because there's a lot of people on Amazon that bought one. Man, this thing kicks. Let me see. Where's the WG163? Yeah, the WG163. Let's see. There it is. Here it is. Hey, I got the Works WG163, and I'm just going to go ahead and knock a little grass out. So let's go ahead. Let's check it out. Oh, yeah. I got it. Yep, that does it. That's just show you how it operates. This thing, you got the two little wheels, and you go right down the sidewalk. You could adjust this with this little button here. I can make it longer now, and then I can adjust this if I'm too short, too tall, whatever. And if I could also feed the line with this little button, boom, boom, and then you got the battery. That's it. That does it. I'm here. I'm checking something. I'll be right there. Hold on just a second. I'll be here before. I'll be there. Wait. Looking on something here. Let's see. I'm getting there. Yeah, that gazebo. If you get a chance to kick up that gazebo, it definitely looks good. No doubt. No question. The gazebo. And what was the other thing I wanted to see? I wanted to see what the gazebo. All right, I'm back. Yeah, I'm just checking something there. All right, let me see if my carousel's still there. Is it still there? Yeah, it's still there. I see that pizza. Boy, that's a good-looking pizza. I got to tell you, that's a good-looking pizza. No question. Definitely like that. All right, let's see. Past the Elgato, the Works WG163. If you're going to get any type of lawn equipment, you should be looking right now. Because if it makes a dip, a lot of that stuff's pretty expensive during the summertime. I know I've been on Amazon Live for 311 days, and I've been paying attention to stuff that you use in the yard. Why? Because I use a lot of Black & Decker stuff. I know what that is. Because I cut the grass. Nobody's cutting. I don't want nobody cutting the grass for me. I want to cut my own grass. When I'm ready to cut it, I cut it. So the deal is, whether it's the grass or the trimming or the hedge trimmer or whatever the deal is, I want to have control over that. So when I decide I want to cut something, So here's the Black & Decker. This Black & Decker one was $149 all summer long. I saw it drop 3 times. 3 times? No, I saw it drop to 111. That's what I saw on Amazon Prime Day. It dropped to 111 on two different occasions, on the 21st and the 22nd. And when the Amazon Prime Day was over, guess what? It went right back to regular price. It pretty much cruised at 149 the whole summer. Guess what? I think it's going to be 159 this year. It's going to be a little higher, I think. And what happened is it didn't go on deal until the end of the summer. Well, you don't need the stuff now. You need it at the beginning of the summer. So like I said, any dips that happen, you need to buy. Hey, I bought at the end of the summer. I got a deal. I got it for 126. As soon as I bought it, I used it a lot. I used it quite a bit at 126. And then right when it got cold, I can't remember exactly. Was it October, November? It got into the $98 range. It got to 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103. So it got really aggressive. Okay. So buy it when it's not. Buy it when you don't need it. I'm telling you, buy it when you don't need it. That's a good time. Anyway, I really expect it to go to 149, 159 again. And as far as Amazon Prime Day, I don't know when that is. Is it going to be in July? Is it going to be July? I don't know. We'll see. Last year it was June 21st and June 22nd. Hey, look, I got a Yeti. I'm talking about food all the time, but the thing is, I'm going to spend time talking about stuff that I know about other than food. If I have it, I'll talk about it. If I want it, I'll talk about it too, because I'm really spending time to try to figure out what the deal is. Anyway, the Yeti's pretty cool. You fill it up with ice, and at the end of the day, it's still kind of cold. Still cold, so it's good. This one came from Disney. This one came from Disney. This one came from Hershey. Yeah, Hershey sent it over to Calvin. Calvin's got some connections. He's got a few connections here or there. So anyway, he's got the Reese's one, but the one that's in the carousel is exactly the same thing, except it says Yeti, like this one does. Yeti. Hey, I got the Cardia Mobile in here. Every time I turned on the TV since the beginning of the year, or maybe toward the end, I guess December, every time I turned on the TV, I heard them talking about Cardia Mobile. And he said, available at Amazon. So you know what? If they always say available on Amazon, then that's a good deal. Then that means that they're already trying to get the attention of the Amazon customer. So since I'm on Amazon, I figured I'd talk about it. And guess what? Sold a bunch of these. In fact, these are doing really well. But they're sold out now. The one with the 6 leads and the one with the 3 leads, they're both sold out right now. Yeah, I think they're both sold out. I got to check the other one. I don't know what the other one, if it's there or not, unless I go looking for it. Hey, I got the Instapot Duo, Chris, at 169. That price is okay, but it's not a great price. It goes down to 119. I've seen it 5 or 6 times at 119, but the last time it went down, it went to 118. That's the best price I ever saw, and I've been watching it for a long time. Like I said, 311 days of watching it. 118 is the lowest price I saw. But the one thing, when it went to 169, the one thing I could say is you always got to pay attention to the 6-quart one, because the 6-quart one might be on deal while the 8-quart is not. And I saw it the other day. It was at $99. That's a good deal. So if you had to make a choice between a 6-quart, 99, and a 8-quart, 169, I'm going with the 6-quart. I can hang with it. I could do it. It would work for me. I like to have the bigger one, but I don't want it at 169. I want it at 119 or 118. But if I can't get it for 118, 119, I can handle the 6-quart one. A lot of people can. So always check that. Like, let's say Fitbit. If you see the Fitbit, let's say this watch, and it's $225 or $229. What is it today? Let's see. Where's the Fitbit watch? The Fitbit watch. I might not even have it in here. I think it's at $225 or $227. The thing is, just because I got this one at $227, you could look at another color and it might be $199. So the lowest price I've ever seen on the Fitbit is $189, and that was on Cyber Monday, I think. I think it was Cyber Monday. It was at $189. That was the best price I ever saw. All the other prices were $199. But the deal is, if you don't mind switching color, then you could have the rock bottom price. And if you want to kick it up to an Apple, if you have an iPad and you got an iPhone and you got an Apple computer, you just soon get the Apple one. But the things that you can do with the Fitbit, you can do it with Apple too. And what I'll do is I'll go ahead and move this around. Let's see. I'll just go move this around. I'll show you this like this. You know, I haven't seen it, but it could do pretty much the same thing. You see the Apple's going to do the same thing. It may not look exactly like this, but it's going to be similar. It's going to show you how you lost your weight, or you gained your weight, or you maintain your weight, or maybe your weight stayed the same and your body fat reduced, or something like that. So it does the same thing. So you might want to kick up to the Apple. But the deal is, you got to look at you always got to remember, don't just pay attention to one item. Check out the other colors. Because if the color works for you, the price might be right. It might be drastically less. Like I say, I saw this at $249, and then the white band would be $199. So if you needed to have one, $50 discount by getting that one color. You could always change the band. Then you could have two bands. You could do that. All right. Got the Instapot Duo Chris at $169. I got the Nordictrack at $649. The number one selling treadmill that I usually see when I look at the top 100s. I talk about the food all the time, but they got top 100 treadmills. And the number one selling treadmill is this Nordictrack at $649. Number one. And as far as I'm concerned, I talk about enough treadmill stuff during the course of time that it's actually my third best selling item. It kind of works, okay? Because I talk since I live in hurricane territory, since I was born in hurricane territory, and I moved to New Orleans, which was hurricane territory, and then later I got a house in Mississippi, and then I'm still in hurricane territory. So wherever I'm at, if I'm in Thibodaux, or if I'm in Metairie, or I'm in Gulfport, I'm in hurricane territory. Did I get hit in all those places? Yeah. Yeah, I got hit in all those places. So I'll talk about hurricanes. So the number one selling item I have is the Westinghouse Generator. It spent a lot of time at $9.99, and that's probably why it finished number one. Westinghouse number one, Duramax number two. Another big unit, because you need the big units when you lose all your electricity. When Hurricane Ida went into New Orleans, many people, including myself, lost electricity for like 11 days. It knocked the whole city out. The whole area was, messed up. But 11 days with no electricity, that's not a good deal. You need a big generator. You don't need the little generator that you bring to the tailgate party. No, that's not gonna do it. Your family's not gonna be too happy. Oh, we can only run the refrigerator, or we can only run, a limited amount of things. Yeah, we can run the refrigerator, we could run the TV, and we could run all the phones, but we can't do much more than that. You don't want that situation. Yeah, you want the majority of the house running. So these two units that I did a pretty good job with, the Westinghouse and the Duramax, they did one too. The treadmill ended up number 3 for 2021. Number 3, and then the Fitbit. See, the treadmill goes hand in hand with this, because the treadmill came first as a thing that, well, at least regarding to the people that like to walk or run to keep in shape. Yeah, there's some people that like to walk and run, and that's all they like to do, including myself. I don't care to do all the other things. Some people like to do all the things. Okay, well, that's a different story. Because if you like to do all the things, then a treadmill ain't going to do it for you. You need all kinds of equipment. That's how you end up in the health club. Well, then the health club shut down for a long time, and well, you didn't have that, so you had to make changes. So the deal is, it's kind of like the 1-2 punch again. You got the treadmill that was first, and then you got the watch, the Fitbit devices that came out second. So number 3 was the treadmill, number 4 was the Fitbit. Well, this particular Fitbit. And then the printers came after that. That's kind of what I concentrate on talking about, other than food. So if you're just joining, if you just happen to fall into this live stream and wonder what is going on, well, I spent 45 years in the food industry, and since I landed on Amazon, since I landed in Amazon land, I decided that, hey, I'm just going to talk about the 45 years of food experience, all the different things, all the different brands, all the different whatever. And anybody could ask me questions about anything related to food, except for maybe how to cook certain things, because I'm not a cook. I always say I'm not a chef. I'm not a dietitian. I'm not a nutritionist, but I know a little bit. You hang out in that category for 45 years, you learn a little bit here or there. But I can point you to a lot of chefs. I know a lot of chefs. Yeah, so while I'm kind of dealing with finding the food, the chef is preparing the food. That's kind of how that goes. Yeah, I did the retail and I did the food service. I did both sides, and talk about a lot of ground to cover. A lot of ground. Let's see. Let me get back to my carousel. I fell out my carousel. I fell out. Let me get back in. Oh, I see that pizza again. Man, that's a good looking pizza. It's a good looking pizza. Definitely is. All right, let's see where I'm at. I'm over to the Nordictrack, and then of course I got this. I got this scale, the greater good scale. Let me get it. Hey, by the way, Ghirardelli was a top selling food item last year. I have it right here, so I wanted to show you. Okay. Yeah, I just happen to have the intense dark. If you like dark chocolate, this is a good choice. This is San Francisco chocolate. Yeah, if you go to San Francisco, it's kind of hard not to see this stuff. Yeah, it's hard not to know that Ghirardelli is out there in San Francisco. It's just like if you go to Hershey, Pennsylvania, it's kind of hard not to know that Hershey is over there. Yeah, anyway, hey, I gotta take this off because this product is sitting on top of the scale, so I just soon talk about it since I gotta pick it up. Hey, this is a good Oreo cookie. This is awesome, fantastic. When I was a kid, we had Oreo cookies. We didn't have the double stuff. We didn't have the triple stuff. We didn't have any of that fancy stuff. We just had the regular stuff, and we were pretty happy with it. But no, not today. They make so many different Oreo cookies. It's hard to keep track. But anyway, this one was my best ever. The red, white, and blue, and then the popping candy inside. Yeah, this was good. 90 calories a pop. Okay, 90. Yep, 90. You see, I remember. But it was worth it. I remember when I got to that in a bag, I had 6 of them left, and I said, I'm eating all 6 of them. I don't care. I'm knocking out the bag. So anyway, this is good stuff. All right. Just happened to have it. And by the way, it was National Oreo Cookie Day just about a week ago. Okay. So we're still fresh in the mind. Let me go ahead. Let me put my Oreo cookies on the side. The other thing is a few people have asked me about gluten-free. This is something that a lot of people don't know that exists. Yes, there is a gluten-free Oreo. See, a lot of people don't know. So if you're gluten-free, I know it's not 55% of the people gluten-free. It might be, I don't know, it might be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10%, something like that. It could be that likes to at least eat it every once in a while. All right, well, here it is. You get gluten-free Oreos if you want. You can get that. All right. Here's my scale. One of the Amazon customers bought this, and I said to myself, what is that? Let me check it out. It took somebody to buy it for me to get my attention, so I checked it out. And the first thing I said to myself was, man, somebody had a good idea. Wow, somebody had a great idea. Look at this. You got the nutritional facts statement right there on the scale. So when you put the product on the scale, it tells you all the information. Some people worry about salt. Some people worry about sugar. Some people worry about fat. Some people worry about carbohydrates. Some people worry about the total calories. So you could satisfy everybody. No matter what you're looking for, you'll find it on here. It kind of gives you an idea. If it doesn't satisfy you, then why are you weighing it anyway? Yeah. So the deal is not only do you get the weight. So if you got this scale and you're weighing something, at least you know what the weight is. But on top of that, you know how much sugar and how much salt and how much fat. That's good stuff to know. So this company out of St. Louis came up with the idea, and they went to Yay, I'm back. I'm back. I hope I'm back. Let's see. Hopefully Amazon didn't shut me down yet. Let's see. Let's see if I'm still around. Let's see. Let's see. I hope so. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if I'm got shut down. Yeah, my computer went crazy again, unfortunately. Yeah, I went it shut down. I don't know. Let's see. Um I think I'm on. Hopefully I'm on. Let's see. Let's see. Return to the live stream. Let's see if I'm here. I'm until they made golden. The original Oreo was perfect until they made golden. Yep. Then the one thing is the regular Oreo is 50 calories and the golden Oreo is 55. I don't know why, but it is. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. All right, let's see if I can get back to where I was. Let's see. Let's see. All right. I don't want that. All right, let me see. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead. Let me wake up Amazon here. See if I can get Amazon on. Let's see if I can go to bestsellers. I'm going to bestsellers. I'm gonna go to grocery and gourmet. Grocery and gourmet. I'm going to grocery and gourmet. I'm going to snacks and sweets. I'm gonna go ahead and check out the snack foods. And I'm going over to the chips section. Let's go to chips and crisp. Chips and crisp. Okay, that's where I'm at. All right, let's see. I'm going over to StreamYard. Now let's see if I could share. Let's see if it's going to let me share. I hope so. I hope so. I hope it's going to let me share. I'm going to find out real quick if it lets me share. All right, I'm in the chips section. I'm going to jump on over to the chips section while I can. Today's National Potato Chip Day today. Yeah, today's National Potato Chip Day. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, good. It didn't knock me out. It didn't knock me out. Let's see. It didn't knock me out. So let's see what happens here. I'm trying my best. I'm trying to see what I could get done here. Yeah, number one, of course, you got the Cheetos, the Fritos, and the Doritos, and then you got the Funyuns, you got the regular potato chips, you got the barbecue potato chips, and you got the Ruffles. So Ruffles, hey, the Ruffles are a chip. Yeah, the Ruffles definitely are in the chip section without a doubt. Let's see if I could. Let me see if I'm showing up here. Hopefully, let me see if I got sound. Do I have sound? Let's see if I have sound. Hopefully I got sound. Let's see. I'm going to find out real soon. Do I have sound? I guess I do. 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 Do I have sound? Yeah. How about that? It keeps on saying the same thing. I guess. All right, let's see. Okay, so you got the Ruffles have the ridges. You got the kettle chips at number 2. You got the popcorners at number 3. Man, that's a good chip. That's a real good chip. I talk about that all the time. I get the kettle corn. I got the kettle corn. I actually ate a few today. I'd be honest with you. I opened the bag. I ate a few. Oh, it's so good. It's definitely good. It's awesome. It's fantastic. Hey, you got the Pringles. You got the Pringles at number 4. They make, Hey, Donna B, how's it going? Hey, I'm trying to stay on. I'm trying to stay on with Amazon. I had some technical difficulties with my computer. Yeah. It didn't. It shut me down. I was able to come back. I came back alive. I didn't get kicked off yet. We'll see what happens. Anyway, Pringles got all kinds of different flavors. I mean, all kinds of flavors for people all over the world. Yeah, all over the world. They got the product all over the world. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see if I don't know if I'm moving around. Let's see. Am I moving around? Hopefully I'm not. Oh yeah, I'm still. Hey, yeah, I'm still alive. All right, good thing. I'm glad. All right. Hey, you got the Utz chips. You got the Utz chips at number 5. I used to travel all over the country, and the first time I saw those crab chips, I bought them right away. I had to try them because I eat the crawfish chips. I wanted to see what the crab chips taste like, and the crab chips are pretty good. Not as good as the crawfish chips, the crawtators. In fact, I don't have my crawtators up here. They're downstairs. They're with Calvin. I got the crawtators downstairs, but look, the crab chips made it all the way. The crab chips are already up to they're up to 5. Yeah, of course, Utz has a bunch of different product, a ton of product. They do. But the crab chip is the thing that makes them different than everybody else. Yeah, it makes them a lot different. So let's see. Let me jump on in my. I'm just gonna mark my carousel. Where did I leave off? Let me just go ahead and put the scale. I was getting ready to talk about the Frigidaire. Yeah, let me leave it on the Nordictrack because I guess we gotta leave it on the Nordictrack because I'm talking about all this food. So we gotta kind of have to keep track of that. Let's see. All right. Yeah, I'm kind of documenting my problems. I see problems. The best thing to do is if you have a particular problem, go ahead and take a photo of it so you can remember what problem you had. And I've had a few, so got to document my problems. Document my problems. Every truffle popcorn off subject. No, I have not. I have not. I have not. I don't think I have. I don't think I have. Truffle popcorn. Yeah, that's something. That's definitely something different, without a doubt. All right, we got the right behind the Utz. You got the Doritos. The Doritos. You got the nacho cheese, and you got the Cool Ranch at number 6. I did a thing on LinkedIn. I did a poll. I wanted to know what's the deal. What's your favorite Dorito? Nacho cheese came out number 1 at 64%, and number 2 was Cool Ranch at 36. So it's 64 to 36, just in case you wonder. It's almost a 2-to-1. They almost beat them 2-to-1. Cool Ranch is pretty good as long as nacho cheese is not around. Hey, you got the keto-friendly tortilla chips at number 7. You got the Gardettos. This is the good stuff because if you like garlic, and I like garlic, back in the 80s, they sold a lot of product Wow, it looks like, man, I tell you what, this is I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Oh man, I don't know what the deal is here, but I'm trying to figure it out. Trying to figure out what's going on. All right. Here we go. I can just put that here. I'm going to go ahead and going back to Amazon. Going back to the best sellers. See, I'm going to go ahead and share the page again. Let's see if I can share the page. Share the page. Hopefully I can. Best sellers. Here we go. Let's see. Here we are. All right. Grocery and gourmet. Go on to the sweets and snacks. Going on over to snack foods. Going to the snack foods. Going back to the chips and crisp again. Let's see if I can get there. Let's see if I could not freeze again. All right. Here we go. I'm back. I'm back. Oh, here we go. We got the Sun Chips at number 9. Number 9. Hey, the Sun Chips. The one thing with the Sun Chips is that you can, let's see. The one thing about the Sun Chips is that you can save 30% on your fat consumption. It's 30% less fat. So that's a step in the right direction. And the product tastes good. That's the main thing. The product tastes good. So as far as I'm concerned, I like the French onion. French onion's number 1. Harvest cheddar's number 2. Calvin, you heard Calvin earlier. Calvin says he likes harvest cheddar the best. I like French onion. Some people like original. Salsa, I like number 3, and then number 4 is original. I can't believe original is my 4th best favorite. French onion's the way I go. Hey, you got Ruffles. Ruffles got ridges. That's at number 10. Number 10. Ruffles been around forever. That's all they used to talk about is the ridges. Ruffles have ridges. Well, anyway, I'll put the Ruffles in there. I got the Ruffles in there. Let's see if I still have control here of my Amazon. There we go. I moved. Good. Hey, I got the Ruffles original. You got the Tostitos, the Fritos, and the Ruffles again. They're working together at number 11. That's 3 good items, all in the same space. You got the baked chips. Here's another one. Hey, you could save calories with the Sun Chips. You could save them with the baked product. The baked product has 65% less fat. On the Cheetos, it's got 50% less fat. So it's a step in the right direction. It's eating a little healthier there. So that's good. Hey, look, you got Simply Doritos, white cheddar at number 13. You got the Frito bean dip. Hey, the bean dip, the beans are good for you. That's got fiber. That's good stuff, right? Right. At number 14, you got Miss Vicky with the jalapeno chips. And that's kettle chips from what I remember there. 16, you got the Pringles at 16. Let's see, we got veggie. They got the veggie straws. Hey, I don't know if you remember, but during Halloween they had the veggie, the bats and the cat, the bats and the cats or something like that. Yeah, I think it was the bats and the cats. And you got the Wisp at number 18. They got cheddar and you got Parmesan, and that stuff's pretty good. That stuff's real good, in fact. Yeah, stuff's real good. All right, let's see. We're going to the Pringles. Got the single serve Pringles. I think I need a few of those. That's not many. That's not many Pringle chips in one of those containers. I think I need a few, without a doubt. Hey, you got the Utz potato sticks. I'm glad to see potato sticks making a comeback. That was a big item in the 60s. I thought potato sticks were a big thing. Yeah, we didn't have all this fancy stuff that's out now. It was a much simpler thing way back then. It was kind of dominated by potato chips. That was kind of the snack. It was potato chips and potato sticks. And you had onion rings. Yeah, but I don't know about the Funyuns. I don't remember when the Funyuns came out. I gotta try to figure that out. Hey, you got Tostitos. You got the Tostitos. Look, that's the ones. Yeah, that's just the regular Tostitos. That's just the regular ones at 21. And then you got Sonoma. Sonoma's got some good stuff. Man, I just look at that. You can tell that's good stuff because it's loaded with cheese. Yeah, you get the cheese crisp variety pack. You got savory seed. You got pepper jack. You got Parmesan. You got cheddar and you got bacon cheddar. Yeah, everything's better with cheddar. Everything's a much better with bacon cheddar. Yeah, I did a thing on LinkedIn a while back. I asked the question, is everything better with cheddar? I got approval. 91% of the people said, on LinkedIn, that cheddar is better. Yeah, everything's better with cheddar. You see, 90%, 90% of people agreed with that. So that means there's a lot of people that like cheddar. So this stuff, all these cheese snacks, is definitely one thing that happened over the years. The cheeses got more niche. They got more specific. Back in the day, it was all about cheddar and mozzarella, but now it's all kinds of different cheeses that get attention. Yeah, the ones that even the rare cheeses get a little attention here or there. Hey, you got the Funyuns at number 23. You got the Pringles at number 24. I'm a big fan of the Funyuns. I've eaten more Funyuns in the last 2 years than I did in my lifetime, I think. Yeah, I like it. I like to eat it with salsa con queso from Tostitos. The salsa con queso, it's mild. It's not a big kick. It's pretty good. I like to eat my Funyuns with salsa con queso. Hey, and when I get to all the broken pieces, I put it in the jar and mix it and eat it like Captain Crunch. And it's good. It's a good way to get all the cheese out of that jar. Yeah, you just throw all the little pieces, all the little broken pieces into the Tostito jar. When you get toward the end of it, you throw all the little pieces in there and you take a spoon and you just mix it up and it absorbs all that cheese sauce in there. Because you don't want to lose your cheese sauce, right? It's hard to get it out of that jar. It's hard to get every drop out of the jar, but the little crumbs definitely do a good job of taking it in. That's my little thing. Yeah, that's what I do. I learned how to do that probably a year ago. Yeah, I learned that little trick. It's a good way to get all the salsa con queso. Hey, you got the Pringles at number 24. You got the Hippies at number 25. The Hippies are pretty good because they've got the protein and they got the fiber. It's all about eating a little healthier. Yeah, you're eating a little healthier there. The Hippies. Definitely eating healthier. That's made with chickpeas, organic chickpeas. It's a protein snack, but it's got the fiber too. At 25, a big fan. I'm a big fan of that item. Hey, the packaging's pretty nice too. Hey, you got Stacy's, the Pita Chips. Yeah, Stacy. I used to sell a lot of pita bread and then later Pita Chips back in the 80s. Yeah, look, you got bada bean, bada boom. You got the plant-based protein, gluten-free, vegan, crunchy, roasted, broad favor bean snacks. All these bean snacks, when you could add beans to all these snacks, it just makes it healthier. That's all. It's adding a lot of nutrients and it's adding fiber. And fiber's good, especially when you do like me and you eat a lot of pizza or baby back ribs or fried chicken. You eat all the bad stuff. You need some of this stuff to help you clean out your arteries. You need that fiber. You need the fiber to help out. Hey, you got the Takis mix at 29. Yeah, that's on fire. I don't know too much about it. I haven't tried out. I don't know. I might have tried it once or whatever, but I have not. I'm not an expert there, but it's really I'm noticing it's very, very popular. Somebody's eating all those Takis mix. You got the Cape Cod at number 30. You got the baked chip. Look, you see 65% less fat. It's pretty good. It's not, not as good as the real deal with all the fat, but hey, it's okay. It's a little more expensive than the regular chip, but it's a step in eating healthier. There's the Taki chip again at 32. You got the Quest protein chips here. They're making some way. That's kind of on the new side. It's kind of on the pricey side, but it's got protein. The chips are usually carbohydrate city, In this case, you got the protein in there at 33. Quest does good with the nutrition bars, and they do good in the snack section. They're usually the number one selling item in the snack section on Amazon. They do great. They make good videos too. So I'm waiting for them to produce some great chip videos. Hey, we need some chip videos. They do great with the other ones, with the cookies and the bars. Now they need to do it with the chips. Don't worry, the marketing department is going to be doing that. I'm pretty confident of that. Hey, you got Bada Bean, Bada Boom at number 34. You got the Utz Snack Pack. Yeah, you got different nuts. Not only the crab. I don't know if the crab chips are probably in there, I guess. I can't see it, but I guess the crab chips in there. I'm just a seafood guy. That's all. I notice all the seafood stuff. Hey, you got the Pringles at 36. You got the Pop Chips at 37. You got the Utz vending service pack at 38. And this Pocky one chip challenge, I couldn't believe it. I never thought that hey, Chuck, how's it going? Hey, I had some technical difficulties a while ago. So apparently I'm up and running. I don't know for how long, but I'm up and running for now. You just never know. You just never know. Hey, you got the Pocky. This is the Pocky Carolina Reaper Madness one chip. The one chip challenge. It must be going viral on TikTok or something. Because that thing went all the way to number one in the snack category. It was the number one selling item there for a little while. Yeah, because something was going on. That's all I gotta say. Here's Taki again at 40. You got the kettle chip. Well, that's backyard barbecue. I did a poll on LinkedIn. I asked the question, what's your favorite potato chip? Today is National Potato Chip Day, so I figured I'd ask the question. I got 75,750 followers on LinkedIn, so I figured I'd ask the question. So let's see what the answer is. Let me get an update here. Let me find my LinkedIn. Let's see. I'm looking up my LinkedIn. Here we go. Let's see what they said. All right, I'm getting there. Let's see. All right, here we go. Yeah, my post was seen by 1,500 people. Yeah, ask the question, what's your favorite chip? The favorite chip is plain potato chip. 46% of the people said plain potato chip. 28% said barbecue chip. 24% said sour cream and onion. That's how it went. So sour cream and onion came out third behind barbecue and plain. That's how it went on National Potato Chip Day. Yeah, I didn't put the crottators in that poll because I didn't, it doesn't have the national backing. Let's see what else I had in there. Yeah, by the way, there was a lot of these specialty items that come about in the snack industry ends up at Expo West. Expo West was this week. It's the big trade show. It got canceled last year, and I think it got canceled the year before. I think 2 years in a row it got canceled. This year, the show must go on, and it went on. So they got through with the three. I'm not exactly sure how it worked out, how many people attended the food show, but the food show's back. Yeah, it's one of the first major food shows that popped up since all this COVID stuff came about. So I'm sure they was real excited. Yeah, it's called Expo West. I'm pretty sure it was in Anaheim, California. That's where it usually is. So that happened this week. Yeah, and a lot of these things that end up on Amazon were at Expo West. Yeah, I know the Pocky chip was probably at Expo West. Probably. Hey, you got Taki at 40. You got the kettle at 41. Tortilla strips at 42. You got Wickedly Prime plantain chips. By the way, the plantain chip, it's a chip that a lot of Americans have never tried. And if they did, they would like it. It's great. I never tried it until I got married. Yeah, my wife is a Venezuelan. And I never tried it until then, but I've been a big fan ever since. I've been eating it for the last 37 years. Hey, you got more plantain chips at number 44. You got Iberia, the garlic plantain chips. There you go again. You see what I'm saying about the garlic? The garlic's a big deal. Ruffles have ridges. All right, looks like I'm still running. I'm running as fast as I can, as long as I have my broadcast working, nothing's going wrong. I got to keep on going. Look, you got love corn at 45. You got the smoked barbecue. You got the salt and vinegar. You got the habanero, delicious crunchy corn. You got the game day variety, and that's the game day variety pack. That's from Love Corn. They got 4 different kinds: sea salt, smoked barbecue, salt and vinegar, and habanero. Okay, that's the 4. All right, you got the kettle chips at 46. You got the Zapp's chips. That's from my backyard. I went to the plant, but back in the day when I went to the plant, they weren't making voodoo chips. Voodoo chips are like their new stuff. The new stuff. I'm not sure when it started, but the voodoo chip's a pretty good chip. It's pretty popular. Of course, you think, I don't know, does anybody else make a voodoo chip? I don't think so. So anyway, voodoo chip does well with Zapp's. That's at 47. You got Huevos, egg white crisp. Okay, I haven't tried that. I'm not sure what that tastes like, but I'm sure it's pretty good at 48. You got the Wisp at 49, and this is something I always thought about. They ought to sell fried chicken. They ought to sell fried chicken skin. That would sell well. I always thought that. Because I don't know about you. I see the thing I can't get over is I see a lot of people, they buy fried chicken. They go to a fried chicken place and then they peel the fried chicken skin off. No, no, don't do that. No, I know it's healthier. I understand that. I understand. But if you're going to fry it and it's ready to eat, oh man, it's kind of hard not to do that. So I believe in this Flock Keto chicken skin chips. I'm sure they're pretty good. One day I'll try them. I don't know if everybody would say that, but I'm saying that. Yeah, the Flock Keto chicken skin chips. All right, since I haven't been knocked off, let me go ahead and jump to the next page. I don't want to mess up anything because I'm already on borrowed time. Yeah, you see, Chuck agrees with me. Yeah, the best part is the skin. The skin's the best part. Yeah, definitely, positively. All right, look, Takis is here again. You got the Pop Chips at 52. You got the Pop Chips at 53. Yeah, gluten-free. It's gluten-free. There's some people that like gluten-free. Well, there you go. Pop Chips, gluten-free. And you can get those Oreos. I was showing the Oreos a little earlier today. Yeah, you see, you got the Pop Chips and you got the Oreo cookies that are gluten-free. So you could have a lot of different. If you're gluten-free, there's a lot of things that you could choose from, without a doubt. You got garden veggie straws. Hey, look, I like that. Earth's Best. They have Sesame Street in there. So you know that's going to do good. The kids are going to want that, without a doubt. At 55, you got Andy Capstone barbecue fries. That's been around for a long time. I don't know about you. I like the fries. I like the potato chip fries. I like that. Hey, the Keto Fat Bomb from Slim Fast at 56. You got the Pocky chips. It's the Haunted Ghost Pepper Spicy Tortilla Chips. Uh-oh. Wow. Gluten-free. There's some more gluten-free chips, non-GMO. Yeah, I don't know if I'm interested in the ghost pepper. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll try it, but not today. Hey, you got the veggie wavy chips. Yeah. Sensible Portions makes the straws, but they make a bunch of other shapes and stuff too. Hey, you got Rhythm. Rhythm has the kale chips. Who? And by the way, who likes kale chips? That's what I want to know. Who is hanging around that likes kale chips? Let me know, because I'm not exactly sure who's buying the kale chips, but they take off every once in a while. Look, they're at 59. They got some customers out there. There's no doubt about that. Hey, Lay's Classic at 60. In my poll, the classic potato chip won the poll, beat out the barbecue. Yeah, barbecue came out second. The Lay's came out first. Barbecue fries are good. Yeah, the regular fries are good, but the barbecue fries are even better. Yeah. You got the sweet potato tortilla chips. The first time I saw Food Should Taste Good brand, I thought it was funny. And then I realized, hey, this stuff really is good. I guess it says food should taste good. And I didn't think it was going to taste good. I'm sorry. That's what I thought. I thought if it had a name like Food Should Taste Good, that it wasn't going to taste good. But it was all right. It was just a regular tortilla chip. That's all it was. But I thought it was good. Hey, you got the cheddar fries. Hey, Chuck, what about the cheddar fries? Hey, you got the cheddar fries there. That's good too. Barbecue, cheddar. Everything is better with cheddar, even fries, even handicap fries. What about the corn nuts? Anybody eats corn nuts? That's interesting. Yeah, what was the deal? I was eating oh yeah, I was popcorn. You know when the popcorn don't pop completely, it pops halfway. They were selling, one company one time was selling the popcorn before it popped completely. Yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, that was interesting. I don't know if they I don't know if they still make it, because if it's ranked number 583 on Amazon, I won't see it. I just can't remember the brand, but when I did the national snack food shows, I was close to the unpopped popcorn kernels. Yeah, I was by them. My booth was next to them or something like that. But that was a long time ago. I can't remember the name. I might run across it later. Hey, Benito's is here. Look what got the sea salt. Look, like I say, it's a good source of fiber. That's the big selling point, especially if you eat a lot of baby back ribs and fried chicken. If you eat some of those chicken skins, you probably need some fiber to go with your diet. Yeah, definitely. Hey, the Parm crisp, can't go wrong. Anything with Parmesan is good for most people. I think most people like Parmesan. Not all people, but most people. That's definitely got flavor. Definitely got flavor. Yeah, Flavor City. You got the original Parmesan. You got the sour cream and onion Parmesan. You got the cheddar. You got the sesame. You got the jalapeno, and you got the pizza. Then you got the classic mix of Frito-Lay. Let's see if I get through this. I'm trying to get through this before I get knocked off. I'm trying to make it. I might make it before my screen freezes. Hey, you got the moon cheese. That's good with me. The moon cheese, cheddar, believe it. 100% cheddar cheese. Oh, that's got to be good. 100% cheddar cheese. Low carb, 10 ounces, keto friendly, high protein snack, alternative to protein bar. Sounds good to me. I'm in. Moon cheese sounds good to me. Yeah, definitely, positively. Hey, Quest protein chips. Like I said, they're making some progress. Like I said, they're big in the fiber bars. They're getting there with cookies, and then they're tackling the chips. It's just a healthy snack company. That's what it all comes down to. Sour cream and onion, can't go wrong there. Hers sour cream and onion came out third in my poll. But yeah, all the companies have that. Let's see. I got backup computer here or there to see. Yep, looks like I'm still alive. I'm still alive. You said you love them chips. You love you eat the Quest chips? Is that the one? Temperature is 55 outside right now, Randall. Oh, crazy weather. You got that right. Yeah, in fact, I think I'm going to go turn on my fan. It was almost freezing this morning. Now I got to put my fan on. What's going on? I don't get that. Well, let me go ahead and put my fan on. I could go put the air conditioner on, but I got to go too far for it. So I just figured I'd put the fan. Yeah, it'd be a little cooler. Yeah, I don't know what it is outside. I guess it's in the 60s outside right now. Oh, I guess I could ask Siri. Let me ask Siri. Hey, Siri. Let's see. Hey, Siri. How cold is it right now outside?
It's currently cloudy and 63 degrees. Expect thunderstorms starting in the morning. Temperatures are heading up from 63 degrees to 70 degrees this afternoon.
63. Yep, it's 63 with a 90% chance of rain. We got some bad weather coming this way. Uh-oh, watch out. Watch out. We got bad weather coming. Sour cream and onion, my favorite. Yeah, because it got flavor. Chuck, it's got flavor. Sour cream and onion. Got some flavor. All right, hers. You got the Terror chips, the Terror Blues. Like I say, that's just some exotic, all kinds of exotic vegetables that they fry. And almost anything you fry, it tends to taste good, as far as I'm concerned. Hey, you got the Pocky One Chip Challenge. Like I said, look at this. It's 0.21 ounces. You need to sell 5 of these to get an ounce. Isn't that crazy? I never thought I'd ever see the day that you would sell 5 items and they only weigh an ounce. That's the smallest item that I could ever remember in retail. I can't remember anything smaller than that. That's kind of like the electronics. You sell a chip, but the package is 100 times bigger than the chip. Yeah, that's kind of what it comes down to. Hey, you got the Doritos nacho cheese flavored tortilla chips. That's the real deal. That's my favorite. You got the veggie straws at 73. You got the multigrain tortilla chips. That one might not be bad. That stuff. Food should taste good. There's that branded product again. Try it out. You might really like it. Hey, you got Cape Cod at 75. You got the Takis coming back at 76. You got the Snacklins. And you got the Tostitos with the salsa. Let's see what we got here. All right. You got the bite-sized rounds and the salsa dip cups. I like the one with the salsa con queso, though. Yeah, that's just the salsa. Hey, you got Deep River sea salt. I like the Maui onion. In fact, it's in the next one, number 80. The sweet Maui onion. I love that item. That item's awesome. That item's pretty awesome. You got the Parm Crisp at 81. You got the Takis coming back at 82. Keep on coming back. What happened, Randall, when the government start downsizing everything? Oh, man, can you imagine? The one thing that I didn't really care for the last few years, things got smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. And I was like, that's not the way to go. Because if it costs so much for the cost per ounce gets to be so high. What's going to happen in the next few? Oh, can you imagine that? Yeah, like you say, Chuck, being that things have really, really, really taken off. Can you imagine? There's probably a lot of companies that are looking at downsizing big time. So all of a sudden, like the one chip challenge, I mean, how much smaller can it get from 0.21 ounces? Yeah, what are they going to do? Downsize the chip? That's a possibility. They could make a smaller chip. I see that happening. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of all this downsizing. I don't care for that. I like the packaging kind of big, so you can get the more bang for your buck. You want the cost per ounce to be as low as it can go without it being ridiculously a high weighted product. You want the weight within a reasonable amount, but you want it at the right. You want to be efficient. You want to get it as much product out the door as you can at the right price. Hey, veggie sticks, good health at 83. You got the Buc-ee's famous beaver nuggets. Yeah, we're getting a Buc-ee's in Gulfport next year. Yeah, if you don't know anything about a Buc-ee's, then you probably haven't traveled, because if you travel and you see a big gas station with about 80 or 100 different gas pumps, you probably found the Buc-ee's. The biggest gas station in the world is a Buc-ee's, the biggest one. It's in San Antonio. It's got 120 pumps. 120 pumps. It's twice the size of an average Whole Foods. It's 20 times the size of an average 7-Eleven. 20 times the size. Can you believe that? That's unbelievable. But anyway, Buc-ee's is awesome. Fantastic. They sell some of their beaver nuggets on Amazon. Yep, sell it on. Hey, Buc-ee's is a customer, is a supplier to Amazon. Hey, you got the Parm Crisps at 85. You got the Wisp at 86. You got the new one. These are the new flavors: tangy ranch, smoky barbecue, and garlic herb at 86. You got the off the eaten path. These are chickpea veggie crisps. Yeah, chickpeas. They're high in fiber. The chickpeas at 87. Beans are too. Beans have a lot of fiber too. The chickpeas also. You got the Hers ketchup chips at 88. Oh, here comes the sun chips. Yeah, here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun chips. I remember when that came out way back in the day. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah. The first thing I thought was, man, these things are good. I like them. And I still like them. Like I said, I like the French onion. I like the Harvest Cheddar second. Calvin likes Harvest Cheddar. He likes that one the best. And then they got the salsa, which is pretty good. And then you got the original. That's how I rank them. Hey, you got Cape Cod at number 90. Let's see. We got almost all of them. Let me see if I get all of them before I lose my signal. Let's see if I lose my signal. Hey, we got the kale chips. Hey, Chuck, you ever ate kale chips? I never did. I never ate no kale chips. Have you? You know, most chips in big bag, mostly air. Yeah. Yeah, remember, hey, remember the big bag? Remember the twin bags? They used to sell, I don't know if they still sell it, but way back in the day, they used to sell the big bag of air, and they used to put they used to put the bags inside the bag. Remember that? They had twin packs, the twin packs of potato chips. Yeah, a lot of it was private label back in the day too. But anyway, remember that? Remember that? Oh yeah, you remember that? Yeah, yeah. That's back when the cheese. That's back when the potato sticks were selling. I think. Yeah, the potato chips. Like I say, back in the day, the aisle was mostly potato chips and pretzels. That was the most of what was there: potato chips and pretzels, and potato sticks. Did they have kale chips? No, not that I don't remember that. Did they have the kettle chips? I don't even remember the kettle chips, you know? I don't remember kettle chips when I was a kid. I just remember regular potato chips. I'm talking about when I was a kid. Farm stand ranch at Kettle. You got the Beyond chips. What is that? The what? The Bang Bang Ranch? Yeah. It's a keto chip. They had a keto chips find a way on this top 100. You got the Parm Crisp at 94. You got the Harvest Snaps, lightly salted. Those are good. I like them a lot. I'm a big fan. Big fan. They're certified gluten-free, but that's not the reason. Look, they're never fried. They're plant-based. They got a lot of fiber. Yeah, they got a decent amount of fiber. So it's a healthier product. And by the way, the packaging is awesome. They got great packaging. They do. Rhythm Superfoods Crunchy Cauliflower Bites. I saw that yesterday. I don't know. I did eat a cauliflower pizza, and I thought it was okay. I didn't think I'm not a veggie guy, but I mean, I ate it with an open mind, and I thought it was okay. It was okay. Was it the best crust I ever ate in the world? No, never was that. But I did that. But cauliflower bites as a snack, I don't know. I guess if you put enough flavor on it. If you put enough seasoning on it, you could, I guess it would be okay, even though I don't care for cauliflower. Maybe it works for me at 96. Yeah, that's just me. You would like that? Hey, Laurie B, do you eat kale chips? Have you ever eaten kale chips? I have not. Kale chips. Have you eaten kale chips? That's what I'm wondering. Kale chips. Or have you eaten cauliflower chips? Yeah. Hey, by the way, I did eat cauliflower rice. I did not like it. I did not like the cauliflower rice. And I ate them. I ate them with an open mind. I was open. Let's see. Ought to try pineapple on your pizza. Yeah. Pineapple. The pineapple and the ham. Pineapple and ham on the pizza. I've made kale. You made kale chips? Okay, then I guess you like kale chips then if you made your own. Yeah, kale chips. All right. Okay. So now I know where to go when I have kale chip questions. I'm going to go to Laurie B because she's made them from scratch. That's the only way you're going to know. You got to make them from scratch. Let's see. Serene G. I've made potato chip. No, that's more like that's fine. Laurie B. Wait. Serene G says, "Hey Randall, I made some fried potato chips." Okay, yeah. And then Donna B says, "I made some cauliflower chips." Yay! oh, guess what I tried first? Let's see, Laurie B. Cauliflower rice is good if you cook the water out of it. The rice is good if you cook the water out of it and then season it well and add other stuff to it. Yeah, I believe you there. Because there's some things that you don't even like, but if you put enough other stuff in it, it kind of goes away sometimes. And anytime you have something that hangs out and it's a filler and the filler is actually good for you, that's a good step in the right direction. Yeah. See, Donna B. Yeah, Donna B said kale. You see, Oh, okay. Donna did the kale, all right. But when Serene said when she does the, when you wait, let me make sure I didn't mess it up. Yeah. I'm just saying. Potato chips are gonna get my attention before cauliflower bites or kale chips. Kale chips, and I'm not too excited. Not too excited about the kale chips. Yeah. Oh yeah. Wait. Let me. All right. Let's see. Love corn. We got the Spud Love. I don't know what the Spud Love is. Spud Love organic thick cut potato chips barbecue bag. Yeah, barbecue. Like I said in my LinkedIn deal, the barbecue chips came out second behind the regular chips. People just like regular chips. That's what they like. All right, we got the Pringles. Got all kinds of Pringles. Let me see if I can look at my screen here and tell what it is. Let me see. Original. I guess French onion. I guess barbecue, and I don't know what the last one is. I can't see what it is, and I hate to touch my screen because it's probably gonna go bye-bye. Oh, Ashlyn. Hey, Ashlyn, how you doing? You're popping in. Hey, I'm having issues with my computer again. I'm afraid to touch anything. I think I'm gonna go bye-bye. Let's see. Maybe I think I got an hour and a half going. So let's see. I don't know. Maybe I got an hour and a half already. I'm afraid to click buttons because it might lock me out. Let's see. Let me see. All right. Oh, it looks like I'm still alive. I'm still alive for now. Let's see. Oh, I got an hour and 37 minutes in. Hey, that's good. Okay, let's see if I get 23 minutes before I die. Let me see if I can do it. I don't know. I'm gonna try. All right, I got that out the way. All right. Maybe I should. Yeah, let me go full screen. Let me go to full screen. Let's see if I can. Okay, I'm full screen. All right, I hit that brick wall again. I did that again. Let's see. Yeah, Calvin went bye-bye already. Oh, this is what happened. I went to go eat pizza with him. Okay, I went to go buy a bunch of food. Right, I didn't do too bad. I only spent 150, and instead of the usual more. So, got everything together. Came back. Calvin ate his pizza. He was happy about eating his pizza. You saw the pizza, right? When y'all flew in and you saw my thumbnail, that's the pizza that we ate today. So that was some good eating. In my neighborhood, I was eating good. And the deal is, I came home. I carried all the stuff in the house. I didn't leave any refrigerated or frozen stuff in the car. I don't think I did. And then I'm getting ready to go live, and then I find out that Calvin's already sleeping. Man, he was exhausted today. I can't believe I didn't have pizza today after all your teasing, Randall. You see what I mean? You didn't have pizza. Oh no. No. Yeah, you gotta try to have some pizza today before you could always, I always say that you could always celebrate the day the following day. You can do that. Yeah, tomorrow's another day, and you can still have it. Yeah, you can have it. Just heat it up another slice. Oh, look at BL. Look at what BLH just said, that he just heated up his pizza. Oh man. I got some more pizza left, but I don't know if I should eat anymore. I think I ate too much already. I think I'm full, but that can change. It's amazing. I can tell you how I'm full right now, and then I'm not going to eat no pizza. But it's amazing how 2 hours later changes the way you feel. You feel like eating some more pizza. Yeah. Hey, anyway, if I eat some more pizza, I'll be eating it for you. I'll be thinking about that. Yeah. For all those people that didn't get to eat pizza today, I'll eat a slice for you if I have to. If I have to, I'll do it. I'll do it for you. All right, let's see. You know that you didn't have it, and then you know what? Calvin can help me with it too. He'll probably eat some. He's probably gonna wake up. Let's see, it's 9:20. He'll probably wake up at 10, 10:30. We stayed up to 3 or 4 last night. Yeah, we were up 3 or 4. Yeah, so if we go to bed at 4, it's not too bad to eat at midnight if you stay up to 4. Now, it's not good to eat at 12 if you go to bed at 1. That's not good. Yeah. Yeah, I should eat it. I need to eat it just in case I go to sleep early. One thing you don't want to do is load up on pizza and then go to sleep. That is not good. Not good at all. That is not good for you. Yeah, your digestive system does not digest food like it used to when you were 17 years old. Nope. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's hard. We can't process all this late night stuff. You got to be careful. All right, got the Frigidaire going. Got the Frigidaire going right here. Hey, I got to make some more ice. Just like the donut guy. Got to make some more ice. Well, I don't have to work too hard. All I got to do is open this and move the ice that's kind of hanging out in the way. You see? Now I got the ice just hanging out. Now it's making some more ice. Got some more ice coming. Let's see. We got the Frigidaire at 129. I tried this particular ice machine because I sold a bunch of them last year. I figured I needed to have one. If I'm going to talk about it, I need one. So I got one. I could have got the GE one, but I figured if I spent $488, it might keep me from buying something else. So I spent, a little more than $100 on this, and then I'd save the money to go buy something else, right? Sooner or later. But I like to buy things I need. I don't like to buy things I don't need. Yeah. The oh, that's true. Ashlyn has to go to work tomorrow. And you're in Texas, right? So it's not too bad. It could be worse. You could be on the East Coast, and it could be even later. Way I do buy stuff I need only. Yeah, you gotta buy what you need. Don't buy what you don't need, because it does not end well. Does not end well. I can't operate the stuff I got. I don't need to operate stuff I don't. If I can't operate the stuff I got, then I don't need to have more things to worry about. Uh-oh. Oh, Illinois. Okay. All right, you're in the central zone, okay? Oh boy, parent teacher. Wow. That's something to get. You got your hands full tomorrow. I'd get some sleep. Yeah, definitely. Hey, thanks for popping in. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, when I get my computer all fixed up, I'm trying to get the deal where we could get like 9 people up on the screen all at one time. I think that would be pretty fun, especially if we're talking about food. Yeah, especially if we're talking about food. Everybody can talk about that subject. Everybody can. Now, as far as parent-teacher conferences, we can't do that because we don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know too much about that anymore. Yeah, no. You did all right. No, it worked out good. Yeah, it worked out good. The only thing we had, and I don't understand what happened. Shelly, I had Shelly. Shelly was the first one that popped on my screen on Friday, and it worked out okay. That was Friday. But then when she tried to pop on last night, we didn't get any video, and I don't understand what happened there. So we almost had it. If you weren't on last night, we had Ashlyn, we had Call That Geek, and me, and Shelly. The only thing is Shelly, we couldn't see her. We couldn't see her video. I don't know why. Now, the thing with Shelly is she did an Amazon Live earlier in the day, and the video was showing, but at that particular time it was not. I don't get it. I don't understand everything. One day I guess I will. Yeah, I don't know. I wish I would know exactly what would be. I wish I knew I could buy something that would have no problems. I wish I knew that there existed something. But you know what? I think almost anything you buy, you end up having problems when. Because there's so many things that are involved with live streaming that it's just part of what we got to deal with. That's all. Hey, look, I got the Blue Yeti in here. I leave the Blue Yeti in here because anybody that starts off with live streaming, that's a good way to get started. For $79, you got a mic. Yeah, you got a mic at 79. So I'll leave it in the carousel. And then, especially since the Bose 700 is never on sale, and it is today, I'll leave that in there. It's $50 less than what it usually is. It never went down $50. I never saw it at $50 less. And it is now, so I'll leave it in there for now. I got it. Let's see. I got it somewhere. Where is it? Yeah. The Bose 700s. I got it right here. The Bose 700s. I don't have it because I don't have it hooked up today, but I used it for like 4.5 months, and I'll go back to it later. But anyway, the price is right. If you always wanted that Bose 700, because that's as good as it gets when it comes to Bose. If you were looking for that and you didn't want to pay the $379 because it lived at $379 forever, then you got a chance to save $50. And then I got the Samsung. Look, the Samsung, I talked about it when it was $497 last summer. Then it was $447, then $397, then $377. Now it just hit $347. So the price is right. I didn't wait for it to get to $347. I bought it before it got there. But that's okay. I got to use it, and I was pretty happy with the results. So the Samsung 43-inch, the price is right. It got to a good price. The best time to buy it was when it first drops, and it just went from $377 to $347. The best time to buy it is when it just made that drop. Yeah. Hey, you got the Lucid in here. I didn't know. I bought 5 mattresses from Amazon 10 years ago, and I found out a few months ago that they happen to be Lucid. So I'll put them in the carousel. 10 years later, I still have them. 10 years later, I'm not looking to replace them. I'm happy with what I have. I may never, ever buy another mattress. Maybe I may never. But anyway, they work for me, and that's what I'm talking about. 5 mattresses, I still have them. Still sleeping on them. No problems. I don't have no problem sleeping. Calvin don't have no problem either. When we hit the sack, we're out. We're going. Hey, HP Office Jet, that was at $189 all last year, pretty much. It was pretty stable price-wise. But for some reason, it went up $10 and then went up another $10. And I have a feeling it's this thing called inflation. Yeah, it was pretty stable price-wise. So the only thing I can see is maybe it cost a little more to ship it, maybe. Maybe it cost a little bit for the petroleum to make the product, maybe. Yeah. Because probably trying to make the plastic, it's all, it's a petroleum product. So petroleum sky high, so it's going to go with it. Same thing with the Honeywell. That might go up too. You never know. Anyway, it's at $129. Last year it was in the 130s, 140s. It stayed in the 130s and 140s. Why? I was paying attention because it was a pretty cool. It was smart. It's a smart thermostat. Hey, I had a smart thermostat with Honeywell like 25 years ago. I thought it was awesome. It was great, but it wasn't like this one. We didn't even have Wi-Fi. We didn't even know what Wi-Fi was way back when it was that. We didn't know you could have like a computer screen on the thermostat. We didn't have that either. So Honeywell was way ahead of its time over the years. And I got a friend that got this, and he showed me how it worked, and he talked about it. And after a while, I was like, wow, this is awesome. This is really, really great. So I waited. So it was in the 130s, 140s, 130s, 140s, 130s. And then it went to the 120s, and I tried to buy it, and something happened where it didn't go through or something. I don't know. And I didn't get it. Well, I was upset at first, but it didn't work out too bad because it ended up going to 99, and I picked it up at 99, and I was like a happy camper. I was a happy camper for a while until I saw it go to 87. Oh man. Anyway, you can't time it just perfect. You just can't. I see the prices every day, but you just can't be perfect on everything. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But anyway, I did pretty good at 99. That's, that was good there. Hey, this Breville. I got the Breville coffee maker. I didn't have to make coffee this morning. I didn't have to press that button. No, because my wife was up already. She got up before I did, so she hit the button. So I didn't have to worry about it. Let's see if I can find that. Let me see if I can find that coffee The coffee. Let me see. Yeah, somebody was asking me today, how in the world did Calvin get all crazy about Alabama? Why is he talking about Alabama all the time? So I always got to explain that to people, what the deal was. Yeah, and then once they realize how it happened, then they understand it. It's real simple. Nick Saban was the coach of LSU. We're from Louisiana, so we were big LSU fans. Calvin was an LSU fan. But then when Nick Saban went to Alabama, Calvin decided, and he's got his own right, he's got his own mind. He decided he was going to follow Alabama and become a big Alabama fan. He goes crazy too. He was an LSU fan, but not like what he is an Alabama fan. He's crazy about that. Oh, and he loves when people say "Roll Tide." He's like, "Oh wow, that's great." Yeah, you know what else was funny? When we went to a bunch of food shows in Las Vegas over the years. And back then, Calvin was a Philadelphia Eagles fan. And he used to love when people used to say, "Go Eagles," and they would be on the other side of the Las Vegas Boulevard or something like that. He was just like so excited. So anyway, he's always a little different when it comes to sports. He makes his own decision, and that's what he decided to do. So if I'm in Mississippi, it's okay, but it's a little different if I'm hanging around in Louisiana. It could be a little difficult. There's a lot of people going, "What are you doing, Calvin?" Anyway, so I could kind of get by with things in Gulfport, but not in New Orleans, and I got a lot more explaining to do. Anyway, that's Calvin. Wait, I was looking for the coffee footage. Let's get to the coffee. Here it is. Yeah, every day I got to press the button because we got this Breville coffee maker. My wife sets it up every day. And all I got to do is hit the button in the morning. But she set it up, and then she hit the button this morning before I did. So anyway, here we go. It happens every morning. I go ahead and go over to my Breville coffee maker with grind control, and all I got to do is hit the button. That's it. And the coffee's going to be made. And I just back away, and the rest is going to happen. Yeah, you could go ahead and grind your own coffee if you want to. But yeah, you can grind your own coffee, but we get the community coffee with chicory. Let me show you. When coffee got kind of tight, you remember when the supply chain was really, really bad? Yeah, and you couldn't find your stuff. Well, all of a sudden, I found myself, I couldn't get the coffee and chicory from the place I bought the coffee and chicory for the last 30-something years. So guess what? If I go 4 or 5 times and they don't have it, I'm going to have to get it from somewhere else. So I decided, well, this would be a great opportunity to get community coffee on a subscription. So that's what I did. And it worked out pretty good because when I first started buying it was $23 a case. And then with the 5% discount, I got it down to $22 a case. So I got 2 big bags like this for, so $11 a piece. That's great. You can't buy that at a brick and mortar store. It's going to cost you a lot more than that. So then, yeah, so little by little, as time went by, coffee started going up and up and up and up. And now it's like, I don't know, $14 a bag now. I think that's what it cost me. But it's still going to cost you a lot more in a regular store. So the subscription thing, I never had a subscription to food. Okay. I never did because I've been living in the grocery stores forever and ever. I never had that. Okay. This is the first one I ever did, and I'm happy with it. I started out getting 2 coffees every 2 weeks during the holidays, during November and December. And then now that things slow down, now I get it once a month. I get 2 2-pounders. And then when I start running out of coffee, then I can kick it up. So you don't get penalized for changing the agreement. You can change it at any time. If you want to cancel it, you can cancel it. How many subscription services can you cancel without getting penalized, right? Yeah. So this kind of worked out for me. This is community coffee from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. You can do it. You can do yours with Folgers. You can do it with Maxwell House. You can do it with Dunkin'. You can do it with, Starbucks, whatever you want to do. Yeah, so that's the deal there. All right, let's see. Let me go. Hey, Matt, 50 degrees. Yeah, we got down kind of cool this morning and the day before, but now it's definitely warming up pretty quick. And we're getting severe weather tonight. It's gonna be raining something awful. And the likelihood of rain is 90%. Okay. Anytime you get 90%, that's not a good day. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. So we'll see what happens. We got to catch up. We got to catch up with all the rain we didn't. We've been kind of in a drought lately. Last year we had a record. We had 98.85 inches of rain, and I think it's Waveland, Mississippi, got 117 inches of rain. We got rain. We set all kinds of records last year, but this year it's not exactly. We're on the other side now. Now we're in the drought side. All right. So let's see. Let me jump back in to see if I'm still alive on Amazon. Yeah, I'm still alive. Still alive. Let's go. I got a few more items, I think. A few more items. Let's see. I got the coffee maker. I got the Weber. Yeah, we got the Weber. I still didn't do my burgers. I got to do it later. I guess I got to get past the pizza. I got to get past the pizza deal. Where's my Weber? It's got to be here somewhere. Where's it at? Weber. There we go. Here's the Weber. Hey, I got the Weber Genesis all set up. Yep. Got it right on here. Got the burner on the right side. And you got the big grill here. And it's all set to go. Let's see. Come back here. You got a couple places to put stuff in underneath. And then you got your hose that goes right on over to the source of gas. That's it. You even got a little animal moving around. Yeah, I'm here. I'm right here. Just a second. Hold on. I will be there. Let me see. Let me check something else. Let's see. All right, I'm back. We got to the Weber. Yeah, so anyway, going to do the Terry Bradshaw burgers and the Bubba burgers later down the road. So today's pizza day. Since it's National Pie Day, I got to stick with the pizzas, maybe later down the road. Yeah, we need some rain for the grass. We need rain for the grass because the grass is not doing too well. But don't worry, after a little rain, it's going to really kick up. Hey, look, the Nespresso, it's coming down. The price is coming down. It spent the beginning of the year at $3.19 because Nespresso sales were on fire. Yeah, they were off the charts. And then it went to $2.99. Then it went to $2.89. Then it went to $2.79. Now it's $2.73. How low will it go? I don't know. Anyway, if you need an espresso maker, this is a pretty good one. My wife loves it. She loves the espresso. She loves the espresso. But of course, she's a big community coffee. So I asked her. I said, "Well, okay. So you like community coffee? Isn't that the coffee thing?" "Oh no, but I like that too." "Oh, okay, I got you. So she's into that. Calvin and I, we're not big into the coffee thing. We're not big into coffee. We're not really particular. We just like to go ahead and mix it with ice and mix it with a little of this stuff, like Splenda. Yeah, you mix it. Yeah, you mix it with some milk and some Splenda, and you just make it real sweet. And we don't care too much of what coffee it is. We're not that particular, but some people are real particular, like my wife. My wife wants community coffee with chicory. No negotiations. That's it. She's good. A very, very, very loyal customer of them. By the way, if you fly Southwest Airlines, you're drinking community coffee if you're drinking coffee. Now, I don't know which one it is. Yeah, that is a big bag. Yeah, that's a big bag. Yeah, that's a big bag. That's a big bag of Splenda. It lasts a good, it lasts a while. But the thing is, anytime there's a lot of things that taste good with sugar, right? But if you could substitute it every once in a while, that's a good thing. So we're not, like I said, we're not Calvin and I. I'm just saying Calvin and I. We'll drink a lot of different coffee if you load it up with a little sugar and a little ice and a little milk, and we're happy campers. We're not too particular. Awesome mom. Oh, hey, awesome mom. I don't know if you know this. I didn't see if you popped in earlier, but Calvin, when we did our earlier deal at lunchtime, he said, I think he said, "Hey, is awesome mom here?" That's what he said. That's what he said. Something like that. So Calvin was asking about you earlier. Yep. Monk fruit sweetener, but it's expensive and not easy to find. Yeah, you got that right. When I was on LinkedIn, I was big in the food in the food section, and I got some monk fruit sweetener sent to me. Yeah. But the deal is, yeah, it's not as well known as the other sweeteners. It's got a little way to go, but the monk fruit sweetener does do real well on Amazon because it's always that brand that starts with the L. Like I can't think of the brand name, but it starts with an L. But anyway, that's always in the top 20. It does extremely well. The monk fruit sweetener. All right, I'll just tell you this every day because I believe in this. This blanket right here is awesome. It gets hot. It's got 20 settings. 20. 10 would be enough, but this got 20, and it gets hot. And Calvin will tell you that it cooks you. Yeah. So if you're freezing, if you're cold, and you want to get warmed up, this is the blanket for you. Yeah, I know it's kind of expensive, but it's a good quality. It's a real good quality blanket, and it puts out the heat. And then the deal is this is a king size. So if you buy a queen size, you'll save a lot more money. If you ever make it down my way, you and Calvin are getting lunch on me at my favorite restaurant. All right. Okay. Yeah, one day we're going to be out on the road. One day. We used to travel a lot. We went all over the country. Calvin has been to 41 different states. My daughter has been to 40. No, she's been to 49. She beat me. She passed me up. Yeah, she passed me up. She got to 49. She hasn't been to Alaska. That's the only place she hadn't been. I hadn't been to Hawaii. I haven't been to Alaska. But I can tell you, I went to LA a bunch. I went to Houston a bunch. I went to San Antonio a bunch. I went to Dallas a bunch. Atlanta, not as much for some reason. I don't know why, but I haven't been to Atlanta as much, being that it's so close to New Orleans. You would think that I would have went to Atlanta so many times. Been to Birmingham a bunch. Florida, all over Florida, Miami especially, and then you get into New England, all over New England. Been to Boston a bunch. Boston's like, when you say, hey, what's your second home? I used to go to the Boston Seafood Show so many times. It's like Boston is kind of like a second home. Las Vegas is the other one. Las Vegas and Boston. That's kind of the two that I've done. Let's see. Tell Calvin awesome mom said hi. Not that I'm sorry I missed him. Yeah, I don't know. That's what he said. That's what he said today during that time period. Yeah, he was on the one. This is, I don't know. This is I forgot what I called it. But anyway, it was the one that was earlier today. That's the one that Calvin was on. And I asked him about all his potato chips, all the chips, since it was National Chip Day and whatever. But he kept on saying, and anybody that watched it will tell you, he asked me 50 times, let's go eat it. Let's go eat some pizza. Let's go eat some pizza. Let's go eat some pizza. He just kept on and on and on and on until when I finished, we went eat pizza. I figured, well, if he wanted to do that, I was going to bring him. That's not asking a bunch, right? He wants to go eat pizza. I brought him to eat pizza, so he was pretty happy. All right, got the Seagate in here. This is a big hard drive, and it's $319. That's the lowest price I ever saw it. When I put it in my carousel, it was $359 5 months ago. It went all the way to $539, but now it's down to $319. The price is right. You could buy a smaller one at a lot less money, or you could buy a different brand. You could buy Western Digital if you want. Hey, I got the sofa love seat in here. This is the deal with, it's got a couple cup holders. That's good. You know what? 2 hours ago, 2 hours ago, I got this. I had this cold Diet Coke, but I forgot to drink it. So I'm not going to open it now. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. My Diet Coke is hot. All right. Anyway, this it's got this this Sofa Love Seat's got the place for your drinks. So if you drink a sparkling ice with caffeine, you got a place for your drink. If you're drinking some, let's say you're drinking some sparkling ice with no caffeine, you got a place to put your drink. Hey, what about? I don't know what the deal is, but this is on fire. Celsius, it's the #1 selling thing on Amazon in the food beverage section. It's on fire. Yeah, so you have room if you have this Sofa Love Seat, you can go ahead and put it in the slot. And if you want to drink America's #1 selling flavored water, you can get some Propel Immune Support with vitamin C and zinc. Yeah, this is good stuff. I like it because when it's hot, when it's regular temperature, when it's room temperature, it tastes pretty good. Tastes pretty good. I like it. All right, let's see. Let me get down. Let me see if I can finish with my carousel before I lose my connection. Let's see. I'm in Florida and I got direct connections to an amazing seafood restaurant, fresh from the boat, and a brick oven pizza from my husband's restaurant. There you go. Hey, oh, there you go. Hey, thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah. The thing with seafood, yeah, whether if you live in Maryland, North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, I guess even though Georgia doesn't, Georgia, kind of in the seafood. Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas, we all like seafood, without a doubt. Let's see, best choice. Let's go on. You got the mixer, the KitchenAid. Look, the KitchenAid is something that everybody would love to have in their kitchen. It's the workhorse. It's the motor that gets everything going. It's close to, it's like restaurant quality. It's the real deal. It's a real nice piece of equipment. We didn't get one until I was like 47. My wife's 45 or something like that. That's when we got our KitchenAid. You would love to have them when you're 20, but you can't afford. At 25, you'd love to have one, but you can't afford it. It's kind of expensive. Hey, but you might, if you have some pets, you might want an air purifier. Yeah, it looks like people with pets tend to have more air purifiers. That's what I'm learning. Anyway, this is a good way to get started with it. You start off with this one. It's got 54,559 reviews on it. And it's $99. You buy the first one. If it works for you, you get another one later for another room. And you go as you can, as you fit it into your budget. If you're going to look for any type of tools to do woodwork during the summertime, doing some carpentry work, let's say yard work. I don't care. Any kind of work outside during the summertime, you need to buy it now. Don't wait till the last minute because it's going to be high. Once it gets up there, it's up there. Just as an example, the regular table saw was $3.99 all summer long, pretty much. It went down a couple times, $3.55, $3.56, $3.60 something. But then when we went into the winter, it went to $2.99. So, man, it's so much better to buy it at $2.99 instead of $3.99. And this year, it might not be $3.99. It might be higher. When you get into the peak of the season, it gets up there. Just like this kayak. This kayak's priced right at $149, but it's going to be, last year it maxed out at $214. I saw it at $214. This year, it might, I don't know, you never know, it might go to $250. Because it's made with petroleum products. It's a petroleum item, So it might be up there. But this kayak was on fire. It really did well. 3 of my top 10 items during the summertime were kayaks. I didn't see that coming. There's no way I didn't see that. Didn't know. Hey, you got the Vitamix in here. It's at $3.79. I've been noticing that the price changes every day. Yeah, I saw it at $3.69. I saw it at $3.79. I saw it at $3.82 yesterday. So it's bouncing around, but it's a great blender. It's the real deal. Yeah, it's the Hamilton. It's the KitchenAid. It's the KitchenAid of the blender deal, whatever. Wow, it's well made. It's a big motor. It chops up whatever you throw in there. I wouldn't work it out too hard because I'll probably put ice cream in there. I like maybe put some Haagen-Dazs rum raisin. You don't need a strong blade to mix that up, right? No, not really. But I got it if I need it. Hey, look. I got the purple leaf gazebo in here. Why? Because a lot of people don't think about Amazon when they buy a gazebo. They don't think about it. They think they need to go somewhere else to get it. But you can get it on Amazon. You got a lot of variety, too, to pick from. You know, a lot of different things to pick from. This item, I think, spent all last year kind of at $29.99, but it did go up to $32.99 a while back, and now it's back to $29.99. That might get hit by inflation during the summertime. It could be. Hey, the Duramax is at $13.99. It's been hanging there for a while. That was my second best selling item last year. Second best. It was in first place for a little while, and then Westinghouse passed it up. I got the Zenith. That was in fifth place most of the year until the end. Nordictrack and Fitbit passed it up, and then it ended up in the top 10, but it was as high as number 5. It was rocking and a rolling. Toshiba, I threw Toshiba back in there. I used to have it in there and out. The deal after 45 years in the food industry, I spent a lot of time messing with microwaves because I'm always heating up food. Always eating up food. Because if you sell food for a living, you need to heat it up. Yeah, you need to heat it up every once in a while. So I know all the cooking equipment. Yeah, I worked with all that over the years. Let's see. Let me check out something. Hold on. I got to multitask. Let's see. I got to look for something. Let's see. All right, I'm getting back. All right, I'm still here. I'm still up. Let me see if I get through my carousel before I lose my connection. Hey, look, if you have interest in food, if you're not following me, why don't you go ahead and hit that follow button? I could use a few extra followers. Yeah, go ahead and hit that follow button. Yeah, no doubt about that. Let's see. Let's see. I jumped in the wrong live stream here. I got to get back. Let's see. I'm almost there. Let's see. I'm almost finished. Where I'm at. I went to the kayak, the Vitamix, the Duramax, the Zenith, the microwave. Oh yeah, the Apple AirTag. Yeah, look. The main thing you can't lose is your keys. That's a good thing to put an Apple AirTag on to keep track of your keys. If you keep track of your keys, you could open your house and then or your apartment or your condo or whatever, and then you could get your rest of your stuff. If you lose your keys, you got a problem. AirTag can help you. As long as you don't lose the phone too. Hey, look, you got the Casa smart plugs. I got a bunch of them. I'm planning on trying to set up a whole bunch of things for Calvin to work things out. Yeah, with his Casa smart plugs. Where's my smart plugs? Here we go. I got the regular plugs here. And I got the ones for the yard. Yeah, the ones for the yard. Yeah, we were supposed to do it for the Christmas decorations, but time flew and we didn't do it. Yeah, we could have done it with the Christmas decorations, but maybe next year we'll be ready. We'll have it. Anyway, the Casa plugs. You could always keep an eye on that. That does really well. Hey, I got the winter air conditioning here at $4.99. I put it in the carousel at $5.25. It was at 5.25, and then the lowest price I saw, it usually ranged between 5.25 and 4.75. It stayed within that territory. It's right in the middle right now. But one time I did see it go all the way to like 4.59. But it's got 14,000 BTUs, and it's good to have as a backup, because if you get hit with the big hurricane, you need to conserve the electricity that you produce. and the deal is, if you have one unit that cools off one part of your house, that's a good thing. That's at least a start. It's always good, I'm telling you. I just got my air condition fixed yesterday. Was it yesterday? Was it yesterday? I don't know. No, not yesterday. On Friday. Just got it fixed. Yeah, I got my air condition fixed. Yay. It cost me a little more than I thought, but anyway, I got it fixed. That's the main thing. The one thing that you don't want them to tell you is you need a new unit. That's the thing. That's the thing that's scary. So I didn't have to do that. Look, I got the Westinghouse generator in here. That was my number one selling item. Number one for the year. It wasn't number one the whole year. It didn't get to number one until, like, I think November. And then it didn't look back. Duramax was at number 2. The Nordictrack treadmill was number 3. The Fitbit watch was number 4. And the HP printer was number 5. Hey, look, I put something new in here. I figured, I spent, back in 2014, I decided I was going to write about the food manufacturers that I knew about and the ones I didn't know about. That I wrote stuff for 7 years, and I'm back. Let's see, I'm back. I don't know if I'm back, or I got cut. No, it looks like I'm back. Well, I only left for a minute. Wow. Yep, I'm back. Let's see. Well, let me try to finish since I'm on borrowed time, let me go ahead and just finish the last two things that I had. Yeah, so I don't know where I got cut off. I have no idea where I got cut off. All I was going to say is that, yeah, after back in 2014, I went ahead and wrote about all the different food manufacturers in the USA, all 50 states. I made a point of trying to write about everything from every state in the country, including Idaho. Here's some Idaho potato spuds. Yeah, here's the spuds. Yeah, the Idaho Candy Company. Yeah, you got little potatoes, little candy potatoes. I bet you there's a lot of people. Yeah, you want some pizza? Yeah, yeah, that pizza looked good. I got to tell you, the pizza definitely looks good. Look, you got the Idaho Spud Bites. Yeah, not many people know that this exists, but my daughter was in Idaho, so she got some from me and brought it on over to me. And then the other thing that a lot of people don't know about is huckleberry, all the different huckleberry stuff. Yeah, that's out in Wyoming and Idaho, out in that neck of the woods. So that stuff is just something a little different. So I got that. So anyway, since 2014, I made a point of writing about all these different food companies in each and every state, whether it was little, small, startup, you name it, whatever. If you cooperated with me and you talked to me or whatever, I wrote about everybody. So that's what I did. So then one day I realized maybe I ought to write about cat food and dog food, because I saw this episode of the Prophet on CNBC. I saw the Prophet on CNBC, and they went ahead and went into one of the dog food plants. And man, talk about nice. It was a great plant. So then from that point on, I decided I was going to write about dog food and cat food. So anyway, I figured I'd throw something in the carousel. I threw these temptations. Hey, these little temptations, the cats go crazy over that stuff. It's unbelievable. I'm not an animal. I didn't spend my life with an animal. So there's a lot of dog owners, there's a lot of cat owners, but that's not my thing. Food is my thing. Animals are not, but I do know that they like these temptations. So hey, Christina, I don't know if you're still there, but I wanted to see if I could come back to life, and I did. Oh man, my computer reset again. I don't know what's going on. Don't have it all figured out. I'll figure it out one day, and when I figure it out, I'll figure it out. But man, this is 3 days in a row, and it's not fun. So I kicked up my computer with a faster with faster memory. I got 32 gigabytes of RAM. That's great that it resets quickly, but it shouldn't be resetting. So, oh man, that's a mess. All right, so all I was saying was that the cats, the cat, if you got a cat, the cat definitely would love this. They go crazy over this. So I'll put it in the carousel to have something different. I'll put that in the carousel, and then I figured, well, if I got something for the cat, I got to get something for the dog. And I threw in, I know this, like all the little dogs, they love this stuff. Where that Caesar. Gotta remember, I spent 45 years in the grocery industry. I spent a lot of time on each and every aisle, even the dog food, cat food. Hey, by the way, they get a whole aisle. Yeah, the dogs and the cats, they get the whole aisle in the grocery store. You get a lot of attention. So same thing on Amazon. Yeah, it's the same thing on Amazon. So I see I see that pizza again. Man, that pizza looks good. In fact, that's sitting downstairs. I think I need to go get me another slice. Yeah, got the pepperoni, got the bacon, got the sausage, and got the ham. Starting to sound a little better as time goes by. It's starting to sound better. Let's see. Hey, I don't know, Christine, are you still there? Christine. Let's see. Christine, are you still there? Hey, Gina, thanks so much for following. I appreciate that. Hey, just want to check and see if Gina is still there, or did you fall when I hit the brick? Oh, no. I'm looking at my... Wow, I can't believe my luck with this. I'm not having any good luck with my new setup, that's for sure. Wow. I'm going to go ahead. Gina. Oh, you're in. Hey, thanks so much. At least I'm Oh, okay. My thing went back. No, I was gonna ask Christina. If she's still on, because I wanted to see if I could add her onto the screen, because she's set up. Maybe she's not set up for live stream, and not everybody wants to jump on a live stream. 99% of the people do not want to get in front of a live audience. I would say that's probably pretty close. Maybe 98.5, but 99% don't. I guess Christina already went down the road. She's not around. Yeah, she's not around. Anyway, Gina, I covered, after 45 years in the food business, I cover all the food items, as many as I can. I cover the cookies, the crackers, the beverages, the coffee, the cocoa, you name it. I cover all those different things because it's pretty cool. They got everything ranked from 1 to 100. So it's like I've spent my whole career going to a lot of different food shows, and I've seen a lot of things, and I've spent all my life in the store. So why not talk about food? And you know what? Most people want to talk about. Hey, look, I could talk about a mouse. Yeah, I could talk about a mouse. But after you buy your mouse, you don't want to talk about your mouse every day. Do you? I know I don't care to talk about my mouse every day, but I do like to talk about food. The thing about food is, when you get tired of talking about pizza, you talk about baby back ribs. Once you get tired of talking about baby back ribs, you can talk about chocolate. Once you finish with the chocolate, you talk about cookies. So you can jump around all the time. So that's what I do. I did today was National Potato Chip Day, so I did a poll on LinkedIn. I have 75,750 followers. So I asked the question, what's your favorite potato chip? So when it was all said and done, regular potato chips came out number one. 28% said that they like barbecue. 24% said they like sour cream and onion. So that's kind of like the 1, 2, 3. Regular, whatever. Regular, barbecue, and then sour cream and onion. That's the way it came out. It might come out differently next time, but that's the deal. So I do it on pizza. Today was National Pie Day. So I did an early Amazon Live with my son. Gina, I don't know if you know my son, but my son, I don't know. You might. I think you do. I think you do. I think you do. Maybe. Anyway, this is my son. So anyway, we did an Amazon Live earlier today in the kitchen. And we were talking about pizzas. It being National Pie Day. So he kept on bothering me. He kept on saying, I want to go eat pizza. I want to go eat pizza. He told me 40 or 50 times during the Amazon Live. So once the Amazon Live was over, we went and get some pizza. If you look at the thumbnail, that's the pizza that we got. We got a meat lovers with the bacon and the ham and the sausage and the pepperoni and the cheese. And that was a good pizza. In fact, I'm thinking about going to eat some pizza now. I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I ate pizza. Let's see. I've been on for 2.5 hours, and I ate the pizza 4 hours ago. Yeah, I ate it. Wait. Let's see. What time is it now? Let's see. Oh, it's 10:20. I ate it 10:20. I ate it like 3 o'clock. Yeah, I ate the pizza at 3 o'clock. So I'm ready to eat again. I eat pizza. The only thing is you don't want to eat pizza at 10:30 if you're going to go to bed at 11:30. If you're going to bed at 3 o'clock, then you can eat another slice of pizza, and that's what I'm going to do. Mella, hey, how you doing? Hey, Mella, I don't know. Are you following? Are you following? All you got to do is hit the follow button. This is the 3,000. Let's see. 10:18. I'm not going to make it to midnight tonight, but today's the 311th day in a row that I'm Amazon Live. I'm Amazon Live every day for the last 311 days. The last day that I was not on Amazon Live was on May 7th of last year. May 7th. And that's because I just started. I just started in May. I started on May 1st. So that I did one on May 8th. And then I didn't know that for the next 310 days I was going to be Amazon Live. But the deal is you can't build an audience if you're not consistent. So I figured every day would be every day would be consistent enough. Now the time is not always the same. I try to go on at 5:55. That's what I try to do. So I did that a whole bunch of times, but now, just to try to keep the streak going, it's kind of hard to keep that 5:55 because sometimes every once in a while you got to do something different. But I'm going to do whatever I can to make it to 365. I'm at 311. I don't have much to go. I got 54 days left to go. If I could do 311, I could do 54, I guess. I'll try to get to 54. I'll do 365, then that's an accomplishment. Yeah. All right. And then as the time goes by, as you can see, I've purchased a few different things in the food category. You can see that what I like to do is if I'm going to talk about a product, I like to have it. So what I did was Amazon's really big in equipment, appliances, like the Instapot Duo Crisp that you see right there. Now I was lucky. I put my finger up and I just happened to hit it dead on. That was lucky because I usually can't do that. Now, let me see if I can do the ice machine. Let's see. Oh, you see, I missed it. I missed it. There's the ice machine. All right. So the Instapot Duo Crisp. So what I did was I started talking about things that I cook in the Instapot Duo Crisp. So I spent 35 plus years in the frozen food category. I spent 45 years in the food business, but especially frozen food. So I could put the taquitos in there. Man, the taquitos work well in the Instapot Duo Crisp. And they work well in any of the air fryers. Yeah, the taquitos work great. Now I spent a bunch of years working with El Monterey. In fact, I got the burritos in Louisiana and Mississippi. I'm the guy that put them in way back in the day. Yeah, I had samples sent to me from California, and I went knock on a few doors, and I said, man, these things are going to sell, burritos or whatever. So anyway, there were 10-pack burritos back then, 10-pack, 10 burritos in a pack. And nobody at that time was selling 10 burritos to the pack. They were selling one. And everything changed. And next thing you know, selling a bunch of burritos down here. So here it is. Now 30, let's see, that was in 90. Yeah, so 32 years later, this company is huge. They got like sales. I got to be over 500 million in sales. And by the way, couldn't sell breakfast way back then. But after listening to all the different commercials over time, breakfast burritos became a deal. And if you like meat, if you like bacon and sausage, this is your breakfast burrito right here. So I'll put that in the air fryer. It works. You can put it in the microwave, cook the inside, then put it in the air fryer and cook the outside. That works out great. Here's another company I used to work with. I used to work with Kohl's. Kohl's was the largest garlic bread manufacturer in the country, but they weren't selling anything in Louisiana. So they sent me some samples and knocked on a few doors, and next thing you know, they're selling product in Louisiana. So here it is, 30 something years later. I'm talking about it. Now, you can put that in the air fryer. One last thing, and I'll go on to the next thing. I spent 19 years working with these guys. I got these guys started down in Louisiana and Mississippi. And these work good in the Instapot Duo, Chris. You put it in if you have a very good meatball that's got the Romano cheese and it's got the flavor, you don't necessarily have to put it in a barbecue sauce or a marinara sauce or a cheese sauce or grape jelly or strawberry jam. I've heard every story in 19 years. I've heard all kinds of stories on what people do to prepare their meatballs. So if it's got some great Romano cheese in it, all you got to do is steam it. So anyway, here it is. 30 something years later, here I am talking about stuff that goes into the Instapot Duo, Chris. Look, I lucked out again. You see, I did this and hit it, and I did this and I hit it. Whoa, watch out. I'm getting good. All right, so that's what I do. Okay, let me see something here. Let me come back here. I don't know how long this is gonna hold up, but I'll see if I could show this. Let me go ahead and see if I could show the Instapot Duo, Chris. Yeah, so what I did was I crunched the numbers in the frozen food category. I used to get the Nielsen data. I know what sells. So I bought everything that sells that I knew that from experience, and I cooked it all in the Instapot Duo, Chris. And I'm a big fan because back 30 years ago, we were frying stuff. We were frying it with oil, That's what we were doing back then. But now you can put it in an air fryer. So that's pretty good. Let's see if I can play this video. I don't know if I will, but I'm going to try. I'm going to go ahead and share. I'm going to share the Amazon screen. Let's see. I don't know if it's going to play or not, but I'm going to give it a shot. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Let's see if it will. I'm going to put the Instapot Duo, Chris. Instapot Duo, Chris. Instapot Duo, Chris. There we go. Let's see. Instapot Duo, Chris. There we go. Let's play that video footage. Let's see if I can get that playing. All right, here we go. All right, I'm back. I'm back. I was trying to figure out where to jump off. Let's see. I don't know what's. There we go. Some kind of way. All right. Let's see. I don't know what happened here. Everything's echoing for me. Oh, man. I'm back. I'm back. Let's see if I'm really back. I don't know. I had some complications there. Yeah, Gina, I wanted to get the I was gonna get the FD 401. It got all the way down to 139, and I didn't move fast enough. I wanted to go ahead and get the Ninja. Yeah. Now I know that the Ninja, the flat one, I forgot what the number is. The one that's set like an oven, like a rectangular oven. I know that one works pretty good. I haven't got to use it, but I know people that have it and really say they really like it. And that's under $200, but that one's set up like an oven. But yeah, I'm fixing. Yeah, I definitely want to get that FD 401, but yeah, it's got to come down first. It's up there right now. It's like $199. Let's see, 199. But I'll get into that. I'll get into that later because air frying's the real deal. I mean, there's so many people that say that will tell you you ought to put it in the air fryer, and there's a lot of late adopters. There's a lot of people that are not taking it serious, and I don't think they realize how good the food comes out. It comes out pretty good. And you're talking about a guy that's prepared a lot of food or heated up a lot of food over the years. Like I say, you spend 45 years in the food business, you're gonna be heating up a little food. So I should know after 45 years. So that's something that I definitely highly recommend. All right, well, I'm going to jump out of here. I think I might get me a slice of pizza before I go to bed. And then, of course, I'm going to have to wait 3 hours to go to sleep because I don't want no nightmares and I don't want no heartburn. But anyway, the pizza's good. The pizza's good as long as you can digest it late at night. And I'm gonna give it a shot. Who knows? Maybe it's gone. I don't know. Maybe it got eaten. I don't know. Got to go check on my pizza. You saw what it looked like when it was a full pizza. I don't know what it looks like now. I have a feeling the family got into it. Yeah, got to go see. All right. Thanks so much for hanging in there with me today. Appreciate it. I will see you guys at a later time. And I'm out of here. This is I don't know. This is like live stream number 575, I think. Wait, let me see what it is. By the way, I picked up a couple extra followers. I appreciate that. Thanks so much. This was live stream number 574. So tomorrow's going to be live stream number 575. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be live stream number 575. Hey, Laurie, how's it going? Yeah, this is a rough stream. I got kicked off twice and I reappeared. I didn't get kicked off, but Amazon didn't kick me off. So I got back. So, all right, I'm going to go check out that pizza. Thanks so much for hanging in there. I'm going to go check on Calvin and I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right, if you're not following me, hit that follow button. I can use all the followers I can get. All right, I'm out of here. See ya tomorrow.